dick. All right. So like that go.
Yeah, pink dick motherfuckers.
Pink
Like,
dick.
could you believe that dude thought that was gonna be like a jab at me? Like,
And I don't know what that does he. I don't know. Is that like a jab at the ones that are not
it
circumcised?
was no, it was a race thing.
Okay,
It was a
because
race
okay, so it's
thing.
like white people dicks. I don't know. It's been a
Oh,
minute.
I'm clipping that.
I've got one of my shorts here. I'll find it. You can get a clearer thing in one of the shorts because I used it for part of the. It's a longer thing, but I clipped out that for these
But
purposes.
the RBR naked part is pretty funny.
But
He was like,
you
it's
know
like I'm
the
naked.
difference.
I'm naked. And I was
You know
like,
the
really?
difference between pink and purple is, right?
How tight you tied the knot?
The grip. The grip.
Grip. Okay, I was close.
I don't know why
Chuck,
God and the
always
devil
hitting
would
us
laugh
with
at
those
that.
one-liners, Chuck.
So is
The
Scott.
boomer.
Scott's the king of platitudes.
Those boomer jokes.
Oh
That
my goodness.
that is some aggressive vibrating.
It
picking
sounds
up.
like
There's nothing on my end. I'm not
I
hearing
don't hear it.
There's a smile on your face, and that's all we need to know.
Yep.
It's going hard.
on mine.
I got a coffee cup in my hand. Quit playing.
We know you have RBF, Sarah, so that's a smile as far as we get.
Do I have RBF?
No, I do, though.
It's sort of like you ever have like a full car and the chicks volunteer to sit in back, but you got a subwoofer. No. Yeah. Barbie's a subwoofer rider. We know.
Real brother for setting these honkies straight, letting them know what's really going on, what's really happening in the world. You know, these honkies think because they rape and pillage that they own this world. But the real brother gonna set them straight.
I have a question for Ignat. Ignat, have you seen the studies of the Genome Project with racist DNA in it?
Listen, I don't talk to anybody who got a pink dick. All right. So like that go for pig.
That's how you decide who you talk to and what their dick looks like?
Listen. I don't talk to honkies, man. You want to talk to somebody, talk to Jesus, cracker. You understand?
He's talking to you, RBR. Has he seen your dick? That's how he chooses who he talks to.
They caught you slipping, real brother.
We just caught you slipping too, knee gazer.
Right. Well, I don't know what that means. But anyway.
It means Ignat looks at
So,
salute to the real brother.
Damn.
Anyways, Moose, I dropped that link in the back chat to that one if you want to.
But you sitting there doing all that with the
Thank
hat
you.
on.
Thank you. Do you need someone to talk to? Talk to Jesus.
And he said that, and I was like,
Do you
wow.
see why I'm so upset that I got blocked from RBRs?
I do, but did I, you know, and that's just with the little context that I have. I can't say I blame the man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. He don't talk to pink dick motherfuckers, so.
Can you actually hear me?
Change
Yeah.
the color of your dick, bro. And then he'll
He
talk
doesn't
to you.
even know what color. He hasn't seen my dick yet. That's what I
Well,
asked in
you're
RBR. I was
white.
like, has he seen your dick? Because apparently this is how he determines who he talks to.
Well, I guess you know RBR's dick is what?
Don't you have to talk to somebody before you see their dick?
I
You
don't
would
know.
think.
Nowadays, I think it's like it's straight up. They're just like, "Hey, what's up? Dick pics. What's up all day?" So I don't think so. No. Most of the time, that you don't even have to say anything. You just extend a friend request sometimes, and there's a dick pic. Boom. Might not be their dick, but there's a dick pic. You're like, what the fuck?
Well, you
It's
didn't say you
unsolicited.
didn't want it.
No, I don't.
Well, then just
Especially
delete it if you
unsolicited.
don't like it.
Yeah, but why do dudes do that? Y'all just like up front with the dick. Nobody asked for
Here's
that,
the
but
thing.
y'all still
It's
in your
because
face with the dick.
guys make the mistake of thinking that chick brains are like dude brains.
They're not.
And
I just hate it when I bring a fucking chick some coffee in bed and some scrambled eggs and shit, and she's all like, "How the fuck did you get in here?"
That's fucked up.
I mean, this is the fastest blowjob I've ever had. From
Ooh.
That's a
I
killer
thought
every time.
you made a copy of the key, didn't you? You son of a bitch. Like, that's so creepy, Scott.
worst things have happened to better women.
Ow.
You know what? Well, I've got the while I've got the shorts pulled up on this other tab, I'm gonna play one more that's not getting the attention I think it should. Mostly because it got the monetization review got declined on this short. So that's probably why it's getting low numbers relatively, but I enjoy it.
You would.
Yeah, and they managed to put that on paper, dude. They managed to fucking document that and make you sign that paper to fucking hand your fucking your sovereignty, in other words, over to the fucking to the World Trade Center.
It gets blocked up in my mouth. I don't say it no good.
In other words, that's what that's what your act of birth ends up becoming. It ends up going to the fucking World Trade Center as an action. You become you just become one of the actions. You know, one of the stocks in the fucking corporation of Canada or United States. You're just a stock, man. That's all you are.
I can see clearly you know nothing about the law. It seems like you have a tenuous grasp on the English language in general.
When you say the World Trade Center, you got to add that one into it. The one World Trade Center.
You know, I don't think I'm going to do anything close to that.
That's why you got
Words.
struck.
Words and stuff.
Yeah, you can't have World Trade Center in your short. That's where you got struck, I think.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. I thought it was how many times OTW says "fuck" in it.
Nah, they don't care
that
about
matters.
OTW.
They care
I
about
think
the
they're a
F
little bit
word?
more. You can say the F word, but like on regular videos, you got to keep it out of the first 15 seconds.
And I didn't know about
okay.
the Trade Center thing. You can't have just World Trade. You can't say that.
I would think it makes. I don't know, and they're not. I don't think they're explicit about it, but it's the same reason you can't talk about. You know.
Oh yeah, that's
Chris the Rebel. Good to see you again, man. Our team won the Super Bowl, and then we promptly shot ourselves up at the parade. You knew her, didn't you?
Yeah, she was a
Sarah
year ahead of
did.
my brother in high school.
who?
The chick that died at the Chiefs rally.
Oh, I'm so
Lisa
sorry.
Lopez.
That's sad. That's crazy.
Turned out it wasn't them kids after all, though.
What?
That did the
What?
shooting. It
Really?
was 2 adults. Yeah.
So they tackled the kids for no good reason?
They had thrown a gun. One of them picked up the gun, didn't they?
I'm not sure what happened. They had guns. I don't know how they got them.
I heard that one of them picked it up and ran with it, and then ended up tossing it like again when somebody pointed him out because he had the gun that the original guy had thrown.
Right.
Oh.
So he was like, fuck, and threw it down. Too late.
Are they still saying it was an AR?
Huh?
Are they
I
still
think so.
saying it was an AR?
Yeah, that's the one the kid picked up, I think.
One guy shoved another guy, 2 different families, and they just thought they'd drop each other.
She was by it, and she said earlier.
I don't think it was an AR. I don't think an AR ever got shot. What happened, or just I didn't. Was I think one guy, these two people didn't even, I guess, know each other, pulled out a gun.
But what was
and then,
your
like,
experience?
what
Because
was
you don't
my
know if they
experience?
knew each other or not. Yeah, what was it like for you being there? Did it sound like
No, it sounded like.
Oh, fuck, you were there?
It sounded.
I
yeah,
thought you were
Mm.
sick, Miss Flo.
I was
No,
sick. I wasn't
she
there.
was on the
he was
corner.
sick. I was
Oh.
there.
She was right by it.
It sounded like fireworks, so it sounded like more than one gun was going off at once.
It was, according to the report I read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently
And they
there's
said a
two.
majority of the people that were injured were kids.
Yeah.
When did
Oh,
this
that fucking
happen?
sucks.
Well, I
At the
think
parade,
2
right as
days
the
nine.
after
parade
the
ended. I read as
22. This happened
Super Bowl
Oh, it's
Parade
2 weeks
Day.
ago, right?
14th. It was Valentine's Day.
It was the Super
Of
Bowl
this
rally.
year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago.
Where the hell you
Holy
been, man?
fuck.
Moose
Dude,
is-
I'm in Mexico. I don't watch fucking TV.
Oh.
Moose, as soon as
Oh.
they ended the Super Bowl parade and everybody talked on the stage, as soon as the last person talked and said, "All right, everybody have fun," 5 seconds later, boom, boom,
They're
boom,
like,
boom, shots rang out.
people are running out. Everything's crazy.
22 injured.
One day.
I don't know, master number. That's notable.
Yep.
And the story that it's mostly kids, and it was one of the scary looking guns that we keep trying to,
Well, the first they arrested those 2 juveniles, but they've just been charged with having guns, I think. Like I don't
Right.
even know if they were a part of the shooting. The 2 people that actually like shot at each other for sure, and there might be more.
The CIA agents. I mean,
Well, they were adults.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for demonetizing the video for sure.
Oh, can you mute that? Sorry.
How do
No.
you mute that? You
I
already
thought
said
I
it,
was muted.
jackass. You can't
Here, I
take
can
it
mute
out. Once you get Pandora out of the box, you can't put it back in.
I thought I was muted, honestly.
No, you did not. Shut up with that. It's okay. It's not like the video ads make hardly any money off of these
I know
anyway.
you ghosted timeout, Scott.
I honestly think this is kind of like, I don't know, 2 groups of people or whatever just
They were
disagree.
beefing.
Nobody obviously.
So, I mean, somewhere in between being a completely organic event, just as it is, and being entirely scripted, it was a random event that they then fit a narrative around and constructed a story to,
Yeah, yeah.
because like I
Hey,
remember.
something's really off about this right here because I'm not getting the buzzing in my ear, and Sarah's smile kind of faded.
Oh, you're right.
My
The
what the fuck
battery's
was I
died.
gonna say?
She can't even lie
No,
about
I
it.
was gonna talk about
Battery's
before I
died.
knew who the
Just
chick actually
battery's died,
was,
Sarah.
because all it said was Lisa Lopez for my dad. And there's a lot of Lisa Lopez, so my initial reaction was Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Lopez,
of
yeah, Left
DLL,
Eye.
And Left Eye made me think left hand path, because usually these events are orchestrated, and they were telling me who was behind it, the left hand or Left Eye. Yeah.
Don't go
Yeah.
chasing waterfalls.
But I mean, yeah.
Whoa.
So I mean, the story doesn't add up. I wasn't there. She was there. She just sort of said randomly this morning. I don't think it was an AR, right? Which she's been around ARs that I used to own them. Now the Pratt Canyon Sheriff's Office owns them. Fuck you. But
it was perfectly timed. It was odd.
It was perfectly timed. You got a nice round numbers. You got ideal victims to outrage people. You've got the culprit guns. Probably a ghost gun, which is a made up term, by the way. A ghost gun isn't anything. It just means it's unregistered, right? They just applied a scary title to something that's
Yeah.
I mean, have they even said what actually, like, what gun killed her? Like, I don't. They're just going after the ARs now. That's political.
Yeah.
It'll probably come out that it's not even an AR that killed her. But
Miss Flo was there, right? So, like, did people actually die? Like,
yeah, I didn't see that.
A report
Thankfully.
a news.
I'm sorry, I'm just asking a question. Like,
no,
I
it's
don't
a
know
good
anything
question.
about
It's a
it.
good question. Yeah. She saw people. You saw people around somebody who's down, right?
Yeah, there was one lady that was down by a tent, like, they have the tent set up for selling stuff or whatever. But I couldn't see her face. Like, she was faced away from me and laying down. I didn't see blood. But the people around her, like, I didn't think that this was just another person passed out, because there were people passed out drunk. The looks on their faces, the looks on a lot of people's faces is like lots of people were confused. You can even see that on some of the cops' faces in some of the videos, that it's utter confusion for them. Because right afterwards, I did find a video where someone started yelling fireworks. It's just fireworks. It wasn't just fireworks. Or maybe it was. But because that's what it
sounds like. It sounds
yeah,
like
that's what it
fireworks.
sounds like.
Josh, this question is too open-ended for anybody to know really what you're referring to. So, nice
Yeah.
try, cop. I'm not going to snitch for that loose fishing expedition. That's one of those questions that gets people to snitch on themselves.
It's like
You know what you did, right? Like,
yeah.
but I think the link is pinned. Josh, you're welcome to come up here.
Oh, fuck no.
Apparently, the moose. Moose, how do you?
Nice. Fucking
I guess you don't like
nice.
Josh.
No, it's
It's
not that I
funny.
don't like him. It's just that he's going to put
It's
me
okay.
to sleep again.
Have you ever met anybody who is less suited to be a main character in like even the story of their own life than Christos? Like if like this dude screams supporting role.
The dude with the
He should,
giraffe,
you know
right?
what?
Oh, I'm
He's
pretty sure I
probably-
got that motherfucker blocked. So
That's
yeah,
the
suck my
one.
balls.
That's the one that wears the little French hat and the blouse.
And the giraffe.
Yeah.
Stuffed animals, bro. But
Hey.
you know what? He gets more ass than a toilet seat, is what he claims.
From that
Yeah,
giraffe.
I'm sure he does with this stellar fucking behavior and manners. Yeah, awesome. Suck my balls.
And I'm drier than the fiery pits of hell.
I think it's funny how much Sarah likes that clip.
I love it.
I like it too. It's pretty fucking awesome. Honestly.
Not as much as Scott.
I'm sorry,
likes
Moose.
You gotta be hip.
It's so funny though when they say stuff
You
like
don't
that.
have
It's
to
like, yeah, but you'll
apologize
keep
to me. I
watching.
know money rules this kingdom.
Josh doesn't contribute money.
Joshua, you got
I'm sure somebody will pay to throw his ass out, though.
People never.
like
I don't think
Josh.
have they. Nobody's ever paid for Josh. Josh is a financial black hole, Moose.
I like Mr.
He's
Jones.
just shaking his head. Nope, nope.
We're just shit talking. Your mic must be. Are you there, Josh? Mic check 1 2.
See, that's
Can you hear
another
me?
reason why I don't do chat.
I can.
Good day, Josh. I know you're there from down under. What have you got for us today, brother?
I just had sex. I'm about to eat nachos! It's the greatest moment of my life! Unless you screw it up with whatever it is you're about to say.
Did he just accuse me of being a kangaroo fucker?
Yeah.
If the
I
shoe
think he might
fits-
think you're different, Josh, because you're not a
Yeah,
kangaroo
I think
fucker.
so.
But what am I playing stupid about?
Oh, I don't know. I was just tossing some shit out there trying to start some
See,
drama.
I told you that's some cop shit right there.
Of course.
Do you
That's
know
some
why I
cop
pulled
shit.
you over?
Oh, I know why I pulled you over. I just want to ask, man, I would kill for a ticket book. I would
Yeah.
absolutely give up a
You just
respiratory.
want to see if you could trick me into snitching on myself for something you weren't even onto.
Yeah, I can find some shit. Well, I mean,
He's-
yeah, but
he's-
does it really matter?
He's
Well,
not like
I
a city
think
cop.
I
He's
smell
really
some
good.
drugs in here,
State Department.
Flo. Don't play stupid with me. I can smell it.
I bet she's got some.
Have we ever seen Josh's face? I don't know.
We have not.
Wow. Who went? You want to show your face, Joshua?
He works
Why
for
do I
the
want to
State
show my
Department.
face?
That would
What
be a
if
good
somebody
idea.
pays for it? Sorry, Flo.
No, I'm supporting you because that is a good question, and we do know that he is a cop because he says so. And Joshua Jones doesn't sound like a real name.
I went to
I
school with the name
assure
Joshua.
you that is my legal name. It's
What
just
was
a-
your middle name again?
Fuck off!
No,
damn-
you've said it before.
I'm not giving it to you.
It's
Yeah, he gave it out.
It's not that I don't want people to know it. It's one of those
It
names.
is definitely that.
Like that.
It's
That was
one
the
of those
name I got
alias
beat up
names.
kid for.
Wait, is Joshua Jones? Are you the one who's over in like Europe now or something, working?
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
The one that rides around.
He's in
and-
Vietnam. He's
the
one
back
of
of
those
the
guys
moped.
who
on,
gets the
like,
lady
the back
boys.
scooters, that guy.
Yeah.
Moped.
Like-
Okay.
Like what?
You ride around on
You
your
ride
wife's
up-
moped.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You
Yeah.
straddle men.
Men? No.
on the back of their mopeds.
Well, if I straddle men, then I guess you're safe. So you don't have anything to worry about.
She felt safe.
Yeah, but the thing is you're drying her up like the Sahara, Josh.
She was already dry like the Sahara.
No, Scotty was getting somewhere tonight.
Who paid for her name change?
I don't know.
Was it you? It wasn't you.
Was it me?
Who's?
Sarah's?
I didn't. No, it wasn't me.
Flat chested.
Flat chested. Flat chested is interesting because I appreciate the donations, but I've noticed there's a pattern with flat chested, which is encourage the dudes to do shit and then scumbag the women. I also noticed that flat chested use the phrase broken hoe, which is familiar from somewhere.
Which looks like on Jack's panel, the Will I am UIE.
Also seems I think that we've got a hate watcher, a hate donator. Thank you for your contributions. Trying to set up
narratives.
Yep. I see you, Paul, and I'll allow it, but I won't allow too much of it.
Have your fun.
Have your fun. Pay me your money. Just know that what you're trying to do ain't gonna happen.
Paul's just trying to be hip.
Well, he's trying to set the stage so that I can be gay and
I was trying to lead you into the clip.
Exactly.
Not gonna lie, the underwear model thing kind of already opened the door for that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you like that?
But you know what? He paid more money than anybody for that.
That was probably the most difficult stream I've ever been on in my life.
You're telling me it was hard. I remove myself from the stage sometimes.
Chuck's looking down on you like you're sucking his nuts or
Chuck
something. That's
always
weird.
puts the POV angle up. It's got to be.
Stop teabagging me, Chuck. Tired of this shit. Can't get no damn respect from here.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm not. I don't do the teabagging.
But anyways, we're deflecting from you camming up.
Yeah.
And you don't even put a picture.
JJ, come on.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even got an avatar, bro. You just got a J
cool
there.
avatar.
Even if I turned on my camera, I'd still wear a face mask. So
yeah, he cammed up one day. I saw him.
Did you?
Have I ever?
You're
cammed
suspicious too, Chuck. From
what?
Chuck
so
Langley.
you're gonna wear a face mask if you cam up. That's fine with me as long as it's not human skin.
I really like when Barbie's sitting there with like her unimpressed facial expressions.
I mean, sometimes I'm just not impressed. Like, I really didn't. None of his excuses either am I buying. I just think it's a bunch of bullshit.
This is braggadocious nonsense.
Yes,
braggadocious nonsense.
It's definitely a bunch of bullshit. But if you look at Risky's, this might be risky. Pop in there. I'm on camera quite often there.
I've already got your IP, your address. I've got everything I need to get you. Just show your fucking face.
I'll give you my damn IP. It won't do you any bit of good.
And like the last 4 people that have ever told me to do that have had me blocked. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time with that. I'm like, yeah.
All right, moving on. Back to Barbie. Moving on. Josh, you've had your time in the limelight.
Yeah, now shut the fuck up. Sarah, Barbie, you guys have a discussion. Let's hear what you each want.
I want to hear Joshua describe his appearance to me as if I'm reading a sexual book.
Scrawny old man that looks like a bunch of toothpicks that have been glued together kind of thing. But there's only one
Chuck's
toothpick.
already here.
That is a terrible sexual
She's met
book.
Chuck. She's already met Chuck.
Do you have shin splints, Josh?
What is a shin splint?
Do you have freckles?
Are you on Geritol?
No freckles. I think I used to have them when I was younger, but the sun kind of burned them out.
What's your favorite genre of porn?
Damn it.
Let's see here. Like the old
Lady
school
boys?
vintage stuff.
The what?
The old school
so
vintage
he likes
stuff.
full
Vintage,
bush.
do you go to the vintage porn?
Okay, but hold on. Vintage is just more tells me about how much body hair you like. It doesn't tell me.
Yeah, full bush. Right?
Those are
Sounds
two
like he's
separate
like
porn categories.
You realize like sexually I'm never gonna get what I want. First of all, I married a Vietnamese girl, right? So like at the end of the day, I like tits. I ain't never getting tits again, right? It's an Asian woman. They look like they got hit in the chest with a fucking 2x4, right? So, yeah.
Stop it, Josh.
I've seen plenty of Asian chicks with big old breasts. Actually, the first lap
Right?
dance of
Probably
my
weren't
life
real.
was from an Asian chick, and she had beautiful, gorgeous titties.
They're
And,
Koreans. They're Koreans,
You know-
and they get cosmetic surgery just as much as the Californians.
And when I say my first lap dance, it was not at a strip club. It was at some chick's house that never mind. Fuck it. Josh, can you give us a little bit more
My
to
only
work with?
Asian experience as well. They were not small. They were pierced. Though that was my first encounter with those. I was kind of confused.
Ooh, I can't do
what do I-
piercings.
I just wasn't ready for it until I was there. I was like, wait, what do I do with this?
I can't do piercings, Barbie.
First, I'll tell you
Fuck
about
that.
just some.
That's too much pain. There's something fucking wrong with you. Like you're just like Barbie. What's the deal? Like, were you held down when they were shoving that needle through you or something?
Which one?
Oh God. Which?
No, I have a high pain threshold.
Oh,
Do you
that's-
have your nipples pierced, Barbie?
So you're the type of person tasers don't really work on really well.
I don't know. I've never been tased. I think that'd be really cool,
Damn,
though.
Sarah can get Barbie to answer questions. I'm gonna go through Sarah now.
Oh, wait, did you guys see the
Well, that's what
Tennessee?
we were talking about.
Speaking of tasers, did you guys see the fucking cops that got shot by the guy in Tennessee?
This is where you choose to derail the fucking conversation to, Scott.
When did that happen?
Scott, this is why you're never gonna get laid again, bro. You're fucking it all up. We're the
talking
best
about
wingman you
boobs,
got.
and you're like, "Hey, you want to hear? Do you want to talk about cop murder?"
And then I go, yeah, let's talk about that.
I'm sorry, is this conversation too boring for you? Boobs are boring for you. Let's talk
Got
about.
shot in the boob. No, it was the taser thing that brought it up. I was
The reason why boobs are boring for Scott is because he's got his own pair.
with them
Jeez.
all the time.
I just told you I want a deep experience, co-creation, community with authentic and real exciting conversation before, during, and after. I don't stop talking during sex either. I know a lot of you half-dead white people out there. You go to have sex and you just don't talk. Just lay there. Right? I don't move like that. So
Is that what you call a pink penis?
Wait, is he saying that he talks during sex?
Yes.
All the way through.
Oh, I'm on top of you, honey. Have you read any good books lately? Like, how does that
Did
fucking
you
work?
hear about the police tasing that one guy?
You know, they call me a lolcow on Flow State. Can you believe that?
But you didn't find it weird that he's saying this with a half-naked young kid stroking his face next to him?
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? When did this happen? I'm not.
That was right there in your face just now, Moose. Where
I
were you
just
at?
told you I want a deep experience, co-creation, community with authentic and real exciting conversation before, during, and after. I don't stop talking during sex either. I know a lot of you half-dead white people out there. You go to have sex and you just don't talk. Just lay there. Right? I don't move like that. So
I had totally not noticed the context.
I envisioned
Damn,
how
Barbie
you
got
must move.
You didn't catch that flow?
I had not caught that at all. I was so like distracted by the content of what was being said. I had not noticed the context
That
at
was
all.
the
So-
first thing that hit me.
All right, let's go around
what
the
I said
panel
last
real
time.
fast, and I want to hear each person. Do you guys talk during sex? Like normally?
I'm yelling his name.
Right. There's like sometimes there's a functional thing, but no, it's just that I can get to not talking again. You know, like
Only when I roll over on the I've fallen and I can't get up button.
Scotty probably talks while
Hold on.
sex, right? Because
Little
you sing
busy,
to him,
little
right?
busy, too busy to talk, but at times you might give some instruction.
look, that's why talking is the wrong way to ask people this question. Do you have conversations?
No fucking
No.
way.
No.
No.
No, I do like to
Before,
toss out.
after, not during.
I do
No.
like to toss out insults while I'm doing it. Just keep up asshole appearance. I don't want my wife.
No wonder why
That
your
hurt.
wife doesn't love you, Josh, and you go fucking visit those lady boys.
Why do you use this word love? What are you talking about? What is this thing you call love?
Hey, Josh, you ever do rodeo fucking with your wife? Like, get her from behind sometime, get inside her, and call her by her sister. See if you can hold on.
I do turn the lights off and call her by her sister's name.
8 seconds and keep it in there. You're a fucking winner.
No, well, I mean, usually walk away with a black eye, right? Like that's the
No.
downfall. Fun
I
ride,
think
but you get punished for it.
Flo, I think he matches that. You got to be hip flip more than anything.
I'm not hip.
Everybody likes that clip. Hey, do you carry a service weapon?
Oh, I could.
That looks like some government issue shit right there.
Little cock doggies.
That's right there,
That's what that
government
is.
issue.
He's
Government
not in
issue dick.
Australia, Moose.
What? That's not my dick. My dick's at least bigger than that.
That's for sure.
Oh, you don't want to see it, Chuck. You better keep that beard away from me.
Damn.
So when you called your wife by her sister's name, Josh, tell me more.
Well, I mean, it's technically another language, right? So, like, yeah, it's easy to
While
confuse.
Scotty lights up another cigarette.
What's up, guys? So, Cynthia. Yeah.
Cynthia,
We're just hearing
save
about
the stream.
So,
Choke on my yoke, you bitches.
What?
That was random.
Talking about tiny tits, and Cynthia shows up, right? So obviously we know who's going to get excluded from the conversation. The other ladies, hey, how's it going?
No, man,
My
you can't
tits
fucking
are
insult
perfect
Cynthia
for
like
my
that.
body. They are beautiful.
Was that the excuse you were going for? Yeah.
That's funny. You come up here and you insult 2 out of 2 of the girls, and then Cynthia comes up and you insult the other one. So it's like 3 out of 3. You're fucking struck out, Josh.
We do realize, like, everybody is aware I'm misogynist, right? Like, I mean, that is a thing, right?
So incoherent that it's barely comprehensible.
I'd say you're just gay.
Even misogynists appreciate like women, right? They just don't want them making decisions. I feel like you're resentful that you have to ride around on the back of your wife's moped. That's understandable, but
I'm telling you, she's Asian. Her driving is that bad. Yes, I resent
Yeah, so
her
you have to
fucking
go with
driving.
the Asian women because white women are too smart for that shit.
Well, we'll see the problem
passport
with
bro. This is passport bro culture, right?
Okay, hey, Flo, can I have this one real quick? So there was a Robert
Take it away,
Graves
Moose.
over on Paul and Slave show, right? And I got Robert Graves to admit that he paid for his wife. Joshua Jones, did you pay for your wife?
Yes, every man pays for their wife.
No.
They're
You
just
know
free.
what I'm asking you. You know what I'm
like
asking you.
like a
Did you
cash
pay like a
transaction?
dowry? Did
Oh
you
yeah,
pay
a
her
dowry.
sister?
Yes, a dowry.
Exactly. Point taken. I'm out.
It's
You don't have to leave.
What was the point?
The point is he went to Vietnam to pay for a wife because he couldn't get a woman in America.
And
Well, I'm sorry. I dated I dated a stripper like during college, right?
Yeah.
And the problem is that's all that's available, right? Is a bunch of fucking whore. Right?
Just another Robert Graves watering wand stick, dumbass.
Why is Joshua Jones starting to feel like a fucking psyop?
He is a mess.
It might be. It might be.
You're not an expatriate,
Well, I know
are
you
you?
would suck the goddamn life out of the room worse than a soulless
He
she
did.
devil.
You know what?
Tell
This is
him.
a good time to remind people in the description box below. There's a price schedule. You can get rid of incel energy if you.
Yes. So
Without having to bang the dude.
Oh,
yeah, I bet you Joshua could suck a golf ball through a garden hose, no problem.
So you dated a stripper in college?
Yeah,
how
I
did that
was
go?
young and dumb. I didn't know any better.
Tell us about
What
that.
was his name?
Yeah, I would like to hear. How did y'all meet? How did y'all meet?
So the problem wasn't so much with her. The problem was with like all of my friends, associates, classmates, right? That's the amount of abuse that I got for fucking a stripper, right? Like they're
You
like,
don't
what
have
the
any
hell are you
friends. You're
thinking
full
kind
of
of thing.
shit.
Yeah.
Were you actually dating her, or were you just constantly going to the strip club to pay for sex?
You're on to something.
That's a good point, Sarah.
You're on to something.
That
wanna
was
know
actually
why-
a very good question.
I want to know why you dated a stripper in college.
Lack of choices,
But
options, limited.
Scott, will you shut the fuck? You know what, Scott? I
Shut
don't
up.
even have patience for you right now. I took a breath to continue asking the question, and he fucking barged in. You've told me before, though, that you lost your virginity to your wife, who I assume you met.
No. My wife was a virgin, not me.
That is not what I've heard before.
Roll the tape back.
No, actually, that's the opposite of what you said. You said your friends knew that she had a good pussy too.
No. They didn't say she had good pussy. They were accusing her of worn out pussy. Right? Like I got shit.
Well, then why would they be accusing her that she was a virgin?
You're flopping your story around. I remember it clearly because I remember being struck by the fact that that's a bummer.
No, the wife was a virgin. Never heard me
It's a bummer.
That would be if they all, like blown out.
Josh, at this point, since I remember things, I think the burden of proof is on you. Why don't you figure out a way to convince me that you weren't lying besides telling me to go look for the tape?
Okay, I feel like somebody said something a long time ago, and I don't know, witness.
So that didn't convince me.
Yeah.
God,
I have so many questions and issues with everything about that arranged, whatever.
He could
God
be
damn it,
it.
I can't.
You ever seen those expat channels on YouTube?
I'm 2 for
people that
2
go
for
around-
calling out sexual predators, though.
Who was the first one?
Robert Graves, the guy who was trying to sell the watering stick on Paul Enslaved and Jack Talcott.
Oh, I
How old is his wife compared to him?
I don't know.
Oh, we got to get that answer now. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm curious. About
He's
that.
in the chat.
Scott
Who was Robert Graves?
Robert Graves was a guy trying to grift off of telling everybody he had this plan on how a watering stick could help everybody in Africa get like clean water and stuff. And then one day I was grilling him about his wife, and I said, "Hey, you paid for your wife, didn't you?" And then he was like, "Well, no, I didn't. I gave her a dowry or something like that to the family." And then I grilled him even harder, and it came out that he basically like bought some fucking young underage girl, and that was the end of Robert Graves. He didn't come back after that.
Oh wow.
What did that say? 14 years younger?
Yeah.
Cynthia. Who is that? Oh my
What
god.
do you think, Cynthia?
Hey,
Give
Thank
it
you
a
for the
roll.
$2. You just flushed
Hey,
that one down the drain.
I will.
Just be a good sport, Cynthia. Look at what I got.
Hey, listen. I
Moose,
forgot.
I'm flushing
Flo.
it down the drain. Paul can buy name changes, but he can't buy
I could put little Cynthia if that makes you happy.
antitrust laws are kicking into play here. So you
You got to switch mine out. If
No,
he's
no,
literally-
that's
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
cut
do-
to that fuck.
See, I don't even know what that means.
No, Scott,
Um,
let me do my thing. You
That's
don't
fine.
have to have your name changed. I know it. Yeah, I've known it's been Paul for a while. This isn't new. I do appreciate the donations. I will continue to receive money and sell him name changes. Yours is
Fair enough.
especially fine. It's actually deserved.
Who's?
I would give you if he.
What
hadn't
about
brought it up, I would
mine?
change your name to that for free.
I never once asked for Tarek.
And what
Liar.
about mine? What does that even got to do
I
with
mean-
anything?
I mean,
know.
you and Sarah were supposed to scissor on cam for us, and Sarah, she already admitted she needs something.
She agreed with her, and yeah.
Hey, did you
And
already?
Scott, he said he only slept with Michael Jackson once. Sorry.
Just once?
Neverland.
I broke my rule. You can You can choose something else, but you know.
Did you already cover Tommy? Why is he's ending you? He's live right now on you.
Oh, I'm being ended right now. I had no idea.
Yes, there's a live with I see it's you, Hank, and I don't know who the other person is.
Did you ever see the?
Listen, be a man. Like, call me a pedo. Say some derogatory meth shit.
Okay.
Did you ever see the one where he was supposed to end Flat Earth Dave or whatever, and it was like 2 or 3 hours of just fucking droning on about nothing? It had nothing to do with Dave. Probably has nothing to do with Flo either.
No, it probably does. I've been pissing him off the last few days. But I've been wrecked before. I don't know if you all know that I'm a survivor of having been wrecked by Tommy. But it was so.
Just turn around and bend over, let Tommy do his thing, and then just go sit
Oh,
quiet for a while.
Actually, it's the opposite. I'm glad that he told me before the wrecking so that I could restream it here live, because the wrecking was his wreck was so small that he privated it after he was done, but I'd already captured it, so I was able to cut it out and upload it as its own video so people could see how little his wreck was.
That's awesome.
Well, he said he was going to take your whole panel too.
What?
And wreck
What did
them.
He's gonna run the train on us.
I changed it to Fat Cat Cynthia.
Why would you do that? Because that's not what. Here's what I'm gonna. Here's what. Let's see. Wow.
Thank you, M.
All right. While he's thinking about the decision, folks, thank you for bringing time, energy, and attention to this stream. We really appreciate it. If you could hit that like button, share it, subscribe, maybe throw some donos out there, we'd all appreciate it. You guys, he offers the only dollar bin that I've ever seen on the YouTube interwebs, and I tell you what, for that value, you can piss on Talcott, you can piss on all kinds of people. There's all kinds of faces down there,
and Barbie
every
now.
week there's a new one.
The latest addition to the emoji squad is Barbie. Let's give her a round of applause.
Barbie has an emoji. Excelente.
The things I had to do.
Barbie,
I'm just kidding.
Tommy, Jack.
How low did she go?
Dirty socks. I was like,
so
look.
does Moose work for the channel now? Is that what's happening here with his promo?
He's applying. He's applying. He's a pleb.
He's interning.
It's intermittent, because I can't always be up at night, but when I am up, I'm always here and I'm always promoting the channel. That's the thing is when you feel it in your heart, your soul, you've just got to pass that collection plate around, and you just got to ask people to like, share, subscribe, and possibly buy 10 more memberships, so that way we could get a flyover, for God's sakes.
Hey,
And
Flo
Raccoon
State, should
needs
we
a
make
cigarette.
should we make
And out of all of those people, we do know who plays the best game. Shout out Flo. Right?
Shout
I
out,
haven't
right?
forgotten about Bex. We will get to Bex's bullshit later. Don't you worry. I haven't forgotten about it. Yes, Barbie in the back.
What bullshit
What
does
happened
Bex
with
have
Bex?
going on with you?
Barbie in the back.
Nope,
You
I was
didn't
asking about
finish.
Bex.
You didn't
I didn't
finish watching Jack, Cynthia.
No, I
Barbie
got
in the back.
It
I want to know
got
what happened
wild.
with Bex.
What
You want to know
happened?
what happened with Bex?
No, I
Yeah.
missed it. I always miss the good stuff because I sleep normal people
What
hours sometimes.
happened?
She was
Well,
doggone.
we could already be
slow.
talking about it if you would have let her ask the damn question instead of all you talking over it. Now I don't even want to
Okay.
tell you.
I didn't say a
To be
fucking thing.
fair, Chuck hasn't really gotten much of a word in.
Cynthia asked me a question. I was answering it.
Yeah.
Chuck, you got the floor. Do something with it.
Do something. How about I put my girlfriend up here? Where's that? I can't even see
Oh,
anymore.
good Lord.
We don't need your vibrator, Chuck.
She's
No
cute.
mustache
There you
rides,
go.
come on.
You know, Chuck, you
Nice.
got to get a new watermelon.
I know. That one's outdated.
That
fact is-
watermelon looks quite derogatory. If you don't know it's a watermelon, you wouldn't have guessed it. You'd have been like, "What
I
the fuck's
know.
wrong with this guy?"
Okay,
I
why
guess
is
you got
everybody going? What's going on? What happened
what?
at Jack's?
Nothing.
Chuck.
Hold on. I'm queuing it up. We'll review
Okay.
it. All this stuff on Jax. We'll get to it. Cool your jets.
Yeah.
Put Benny in the Jets.
Benny. Benny.
Oh, you're. I gotta hold on. I gotta get you off solo layout. Get out of here, Chuck. Hogging up the screen.
You're getting no more donations until you correct my name.
From Fat Chested. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, girl, the other night, my mom was like, Paul is in love with Flo. The fact that they even put Paul under my face was like,
Who did we
but
lose?
whatever.
Look,
We lost.
I understand what's going on here, flat chested. I will sell things. I have a product list. Name changes are for sale, but not to people who are trying to subvert me fundamentally. I'm not going to sell it to you. Yeah.
He does have some kind of standards.
I mean, yeah, it's
Did we
it's just not a good faith transaction. You want me to transact in good faith when you're coming in here trying to exploit it in bad faith. I'm not going to be exploited. You're not going to leverage that against me. You can be mad about it. You can cry about it. You can say I'm a liar. You can say I reneged. I don't give a fuck. And you crying won't change it. You can cry. It's not going to change it. In
He's
fact,
just running
it
out of
might
money.
do the
That's
opposite.
all, Flo. He's just running out of money.
He's running out of money. Why would he donate if he's running out of money?
Well, he's claiming he's not going to donate
He's
anymore.
trying to strong arm me into helping him sabotage my channel, and it's not. It's like, come on, I'm not retarded.
How would this sabotage his channel? Even if you did change all of our names, how is it sabotaging?
So flat chested has it's to be offensive, right? It's to offend the women. If you kick the women, if you get the women so they stop coming around because their names are all creepy and sexual, and you
I
get
think it's
all
funny.
the dudes, and you get the I know, but just hear me out, okay? And then because this isn't just now, this is an isolated thing. There's a pattern of behavior here. Use your NI. This person has never been around at all until the stripping started. Then all of a sudden, this person comes out of nowhere, encouraging more gay, and also while simultaneously insulting all the women on panel and in the chat. There's a strategy here. It's to chase off the women and leave behind just a bunch of dudes acting gay.
Who would want to do that?
Somebody that can't come out of the closet for whatever reason.
Yeah, and who wants other dudes to call him daddy?
But here's the question: is it actually working? Are the women actually being chased away?
That's not the point.
Well, not so far it hasn't, but it's one of those
Isn't
things
it
where
backfiring if it's making you money and we find it funny? So his
you
strategy
find it
sucks.
funny. Look, I'm making a judgment call to cut it off before it gets to that point.
No, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm just saying his strategy isn't gonna work.
I mean, it's a
found him
repetition
out.
thing, right? You got to create the attitude and let it simmer and build. It hasn't worked, but I'm not going to keep letting it play out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the actual donating to
I've smoked a lot of cigarettes and I don't think I have cancer yet, but at some point you're going to smoke that cigarette that's going to
You're gonna kill him and die.
instantly. That's a bad example, but okay, Jax. I keep trying to pull up the thing. So Jack kicked me off because I was getting onto him for platforming snafu and giving him a platform for his attacks to continue. And then after I got kicked off,
what happened? Well, what did Snaps come up there and do?
I don't want to bet. We've already covered it. You're gonna have to just fill that in later yourself.
Okay.
So you know how Snaps because Snaps came up and left backstage clips from the rap thing earlier. And Jack started playing it. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So I left a link pinned, or I left a link backstage of the whole thing. And and Jack did engage, but then Jack did choose to engage with one of Snafu's clips, and so I called him out I was like, "You're stirring up bullshit," which is fine. Moose was too, and he copped to it. But like I've said, I'm gonna make it uncomfortable for people to continue to give that dude air. And then, so this is
trying to accept
I
people
was
where
trying
they're
to have fun. I was trying to have fun and trying to make the most out of what I saw. And obviously, I tend to disappoint a lot of people.
Yeah, you do.
So I don't mean to disappoint Flow State on my stream, by behaving like me, but I guess I do.
Poor baby.
I am ready to wrap it up.
Yeah, on to some though, Jack. Yeah.
I just wanted to say, I've had a lot of great experiences with a lot of people out here, not to cupcake, but in this particular situation, I think I support you 100%, Jack. I was, Flo clipped a minute from my broadcast once about what someone else said and ran with it. I think he's being hypocritical. I think that you have every right to be impatient. People out here are always clipping bits and using them for entertainment or to teach lessons. So I just wanted to hop up and share that, that energy, like, I don't know, there's a lot of people out here want to give advice and not take it. And for some reason they think they can give it to someone else that they would never take it from, So I just want to commend you for your patience and also support you in your loss of patience. Righteous impatience is fine. So end rant. You do you.
Wow. So we can all agree that smelled like bullshit, right? I mean, am I the only one that thinks it smelled like bullshit? Like, can we start there? I'm the only one that thinks that wasn't sincere.
Oh shit, I was muted. I think it definitely was not sincere. It's obviously was not sincere.
Y'all were scaring me for a second.
But no, what she did though, because I was already kicked off at that point. I hear that as a she wants to participate in the clip sharing or not sharing. So the clip that she's referring to, I did not. It's not a live public video. I did share it around. It is unlisted, but she sounds like she wants me to show it. And so I'll give full context, and y'all can make decisions about for yourself. How about that? How about that, Bexa? Give me a second to find it, though. Talk amongst yourselves.
Meet me outside. How about that?
I know, right?
I don't think I've ever been on a panel with Bex, but I hear her name all the time.
I have.
I have,
Where was
and
I
I've gotten along well with her.
I had to have it out with her for like 2 hours before she finally come to terms with what I was saying. And was like, you know what? I like you. I was like, yeah, me too.
I like her too, but she's very
like Big
manipulative and scummy and deceptive. So
Okay. I'm still doing the sideline observing. That's the reason why I was like, well, what happened with this time? Because I've seen her all over the place.
you have not seen the clip she's referring to, have you?
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, I don't think you have because like I said, I didn't make it public.
Yeah.
Is it the clip with her and Mitchell?
No, no, it was on her channel, and it happened right after you know how stream or after 12 hours, YouTube doesn't save the stream. Right after the 12-hour mark on one of her streams, she let in Snafu and Paul, and then
I heard
kicked out Venus. Right? Yeah, you've heard this one.
Yeah. Okay, I heard. Okay.
Right. I did give Venus the link. I know that she's played it a few times on her.
Flo, don't forget to give Moose his wrench. He left the
yes.
He left a thing in chat.
Okay. Okay. Oh, did he leave?
His phone died. He had to go plug it in.
What?
All right. I got you, Moose. Just know that I'm going to be watching you closely.
Okay.
Very closely.
Nobody even knows who the fuck this is, man. Telling how Paul and Snap.
Actually, let me do a trigger warning for like sexual abuse.
Do you have one? What is it? Let me see.
No, I'm stating it.
Oh,
He's
okay.
announcing.
Okay.
And of all people to start piping up again, yeah, you're gonna look bad, Paul.
Boo and OTW, how we raped her, we sexually assaulted her online. Like, you want to tell them about?
Well,
how
that
we
is
sexually
true.
assaulted
I mean, we
Venus?
did kind of do that. You remember?
Well, that's okay. I'm proud of being a metaversal raper. If she wants to fucking put me in
I mean, I'll fucking rape here and there, metaversally. What's up? I'll mount this bitch right now.
The raping in
She
jail.
wants
Yeah,
it.
I'll mount her too. I'll hold her down for you.
What's this
Metaverse.
fucking pogo in the black dress up there doing all this talking over us? We're saying important
Oh,
shit.
no.
I can say whatever I want.
Go ahead, Venus. It's all you. Go ahead and tell everyone about your metaversal rapes, your lawsuits, everything. Go ahead.
Hey, bro, about everybody's
See,
channel.
people see the skill.
Yeah, right, right.
You know, I find it funny, Venus, you're very quiet since we talked about your metaversal accusations of rape. How we raped you and sexually assaulted you.
She doesn't want her
here
vaginal
online.
walls beat up again.
Yeah, the vaginal wall
Metaversal.
gets stretched and beat and fucking completely fucking some cupcake stuffed in it.
By the crew. She doesn't want the crew
No,
to.
for liability reasons, because metaversally, we'll just say random online people. Metaversally will stuff the cupcakes in her. No crew.
You got like.
Go ahead, Venus. Oh, you were talking, yapping, fucking trying to hug a buddy, fuck a buddy with them earlier, and then you want to come up. Now Paul
She's
showed up
rubbing
and I showed
gold
up. Now
bomb
you're
feet
quiet.
powder on that man that she's living with.
Why don't you hold Paul Enslaved accountable for the granny panty optics, bro?
I have. Have you not heard me fucking talk shit?
Hello, hello.
You didn't answer my question. How can you sit there and say, I respect these weaponized hoes that show you the optics of what they're showing? I mean, she's basically saying you're raping her now with us, metaversally. So, and again, you can hold the arms or the head down, like metaversally, whichever one you want. Take your side. But again, I'm just saying, how can you sit there and say this shit when they show you the optics of what they are? Some of these people. Like, it blows my mind when Jack Talcott's being delusional and no one.
Online.
Hey, TML,
Right, I'm cockholding.
Paul was embracing the Middle
cockholding. That
Eastern
makes sense.
culture the other day. He was
learned
actually
it in jail.
embracing the Middle Eastern culture, Muslims and all.
We're cuckolding because someone's fucking your wife online while you cry about it, and we're cuckolding. That makes sense.
Who's fucking my wife online? What the fuck are you talking about?
You were in the chat the other night
Where did that
crying
happen?
for
in your
fantasy,
in your
days in a row, begging her to come back. Where do you think she's at, bro? You're so stupid. Where do you think she's at? Where do you think she's at? Just like she was up under you in your hovel, watching you do your bullshit. Where do you think she's at? Typing you from.
Where the fuck is she at, bro?
You cuckold yourself. You show your bitch online, and so you.
Where do you
fantasize,
think?
I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah, right. I showed a woman's ass online to trigger you beta males, and it worked.
About me doing the same.
It worked
thing
again.
you're a fucking bitch, because you can.
See, I could tell the woman with me, get over here, put your ass on camera, and she'll do it. You got to get online and cry for 3 days for her to come home. You see the difference?
I could get.
You see the difference?
I could get any female I want. You know.
You keep telling yourself that. You want to take a poll? No.
That is so just like they're just.
That was all this. Like, yeah, I woke up. I just happened to catch it randomly, like right there, basically, and only had a little bit of space on my phone and screen recorded stuff. Flat chested. Nothing could make me believe you're not Paul less than how you started freaking out since I started playing the video. Yes, I ruined the donations game. It was a good run while we had it. It wasn't going to last because you're not here to support the channel. So I feel like I got the maximum juice I could squeeze out of that orange.
And on that clip, you know why Venus couldn't respond?
She said that she was muted and
they had
down.
a microphone turned all the way down.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
roll the
Bex
dice.
wants to play games and act like I'm out of line when she's facilitating this sort of shit and then running around misrepresenting it. Yeah, I just.
So did you watch Jack's panel earlier before you got there, Flo, or did you just pop in when you got there?
You're just looking kind of shocked.
Hey,
Because I just I'm so fucking glad that I don't fucking every time they get anywhere near you, you notice like they get near the panel, I'm out. I'm not dealing with their fucking bullshit. No, there's no way I'm gonna entertain that.
Paul.
Can't do it.
Smoking Otter.
Did
thank
you see it
for the
before
donation.
that Flo stage?
That's me.
Roll a dice, and change someone's name to Blaze Master 42069. Roll a dice. I don't know how to roll dice.
You just give it to me. I'll take the name, fucker. Let's
Or
get
you
this
can
Michael.
change
I know that you want the name.
Let's get Michael Jackson out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that you want the name.
I'm so shocked.
I'm the
Okay.
one smoking. What
Whoa.
the fuck? I'm the
Did you
Blaze
watch the
Master.
stream? His stream before you got there?
Jax?
Flo?
No.
Okay. So Bex and I had a situation, and then she left, and then she came back. So I think she was coming back to kind of save face or whatever. If that's
What she,
if that.
well, she's got a method, and it's not to engage people directly. Do some fucked up shit, and then she goes and hits and runs places when the person's not there, right? Like she just jumped up to Jackson and said, I clipped this thing about her. Yeah, I clipped that thing about you. That shit was fucking whack as hell.
Hey, Flow State, you don't even smoke weed. You can't be the Blaze Master 420 dipshit.
Admit it. You slept with, like, just face it. You slept with Michael Jackson. I know you went out of the name.
You fuck.
Whoa.
It's only $2. Scott, change your name if it bothers you that much.
Yeah, Scott, change it.
I can switch it or leave. I don't. I mean, that's not.
Why is he slow? Why is he getting so upset with the name?
I don't know. I feel like he's taken this game like quite out of stride.
Well, no, I just know the source of the fucking angst. I mean, that's I don't like that guy.
The source?
Period.
Who, Paul?
Oh, fuck that.
Here,
God damn
Scott,
it.
Scott, but this is my game. Paul,
I know, I'm leaving. I don't care.
Here's what should
I'm
make
the
you
one
happy.
that bought
Be
it.
happy about this. I knew it was him.
You don't.
And I
smoke.
ran him for a week, and he paid a lot of money for nothing.
That was me that bought that one.
Oh, that was Chuck.
Was it you fuckluck?
That was Chuck. I forgot.
Hey,
No.
hey, what's up,
you're
guys?
an asshole.
Hey,
What up,
I have a question.
Oh,
Chuck.
go ahead.
See?
That clip or whatever that you were just showing, was that actually like on Paul's show or whatever?
That was
On Beck.
Paul and Snafu. That was on Bex's channel.
Bex's.
Paul and Snafu rushed in right after the 12-hour mark, so that because they knew it wouldn't be recorded.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So that when I saw
12-6.
that and knew that they were fully planning on denying what they could, I was like, shit. I screen recorded a bit, and then my phone was out of space, and I, whatever.
You nabbed
Scott,
him.
you can change your own name if you want. If it's upset,
Chuck,
yeah.
if that makes you
Chuck,
feel good.
you're not allowed to authorize free products here.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
understand I can change my name if that's what you were saying. Thanks,
Yeah,
Chuck.
plus
I knew
because
that.
I'm blonde, I totally know how to do that.
I feel like you need to
Cost
take. You need to like you're taking this way too personally.
No, I actually, you know what the funny
But
thing
wasn't he
is?
the
is
one that
I'm
was like
Michael
on
Jackson
Team
fan.
Jackson last stream, 2 streams ago?
Who?
I'm a
Like
Michael
Pom
Jackson
Pom's out.
fan.
Wasn't that you?
I'm trying to see
Scott?
something here. What does
I'm
that
a
say?
fan. I was about to say the song that I gave her earlier was a song that I had written with him in mind to send to him with connections that I had years ago. There was another one called User Friendly that I'd written along with Don't You Think It's Silly.
I slept with Michael Jackson.
I started to.
Oh, I slept with Michael Jackson.
But Cecil, you did, didn't you? You look like the kind that might have.
I'm just trying to read. Like on my phone, all the print is like super small.
We're
Witness-
the Self-Destruction Club.
I see you. I see your snipe here, witness.
Who's fucking walking around here?
And it was nicely played.
Mm.
Oh no! I totally didn't expect to see this coming.
Who would
What
want
is
that? Cecil.
What?
You did it to yourself. You're a freebie.
See you, Cecil.
What happened?
He did the fucking
He's
Mr.
trolling.
Ed.
I've told him before he needs to sit the fuck back from his camera on my panel, and so he was sneaking in closer to the camera.
Does the
He
Mr.
well, if he really is on his phone, he probably can't see the chat.
He was trying to read the names
you
under
can't do the
all of
Did
us.
you see what he was doing with his mouth? He was.
Does he
I
know
don't.
what he's doing? Is
No,
what they're
I
saying.
don't want to. Yeah, I thought we talked about that.
Well, I don't think we talked about if by that you mean Cecil. I don't think we did. But anyways,
Yeah.
he knows the gig. He can turn his camera off. He's fucking. He's done this. Yeah, he's done it before. He's out.
Ew, gross.
back to the women, the best part of this stream, obviously. Speaking of good questions to ask, okay?
I mean, this is the fastest blowjob I've ever had from.
I mean, that is
Best
so
part of the stream is so
awesome.
fast you didn't even know it happened, did you?
Yep. My puppy wants me. He hears me talking. He's like,
I'm
oh,
just
no.
so glad he said that and you clipped it.
What was your question, Scott?
All right. You women seem to be maybe potentially single, and if I could pick a mate for you, and we started out.
Oh, Lord.
Who the fuck would sign up for that service?
Well,
That dating service.
Let's hear Scott out. I want to hear the question. Scott,
Okay.
please continue the question, but maybe don't
Do you
use
want
mate
somebody
as an
that you
off-putting
can
word.
train or somebody that's going to train you?
Do what now? What was the question?
We're going to pick a mate for you. You're going to pick your mate for life. He's going to be the perfect guy. He's going to be what you want for the rest of your life. You guys, but is he going to be the guy that you're going to train, or is he the one that's going to come in and train you?
If you have to train each other, you're not ready for each other.
I'm not a
You
dog.
don't get that choice. I'm saying, okay, look here, let's put it this way, because I didn't want to say.
Why do we got to say
Do you
train?
want a virgin or do you want a whore?
Oh, that's what you're talking. You're talking about sex. I thought you meant like a human
experience.
Yeah, I
being a
was
decent person, knowing how to be in a relationship.
Let's go answer the questions,
Ooh,
girls.
the smoking auditor.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Alrighty.
High body count, low to no.
Thank you, smoking auditor. Go ahead.
I don't make my decisions based off of how many people you fucked.
I don't.
Okay, fair
I mean,
enough.
I don't even
So-
really ask people that. That's not- like, I don't just come up to you and be
Was
like,
her
how many
camera
bodies?
like? Sorry, never mind. I thought you had a filter going on
Yeah.
or something crazy.
Yeah, I did too. That was
All right, Barbie,
strange.
start over. I was distracted.
I just don't ask people like how many people they've been with. Like if it comes up in conversation, then and they volunteer that information, that's cool. I'm probably not going to believe the exact number they give me anyways. But I don't just go from like
Cynthia,
how many
what do you
fucking people
think?
have you been with. I want their name, address, phone number, and their current health status. Like what the?
Fair enough. Fair enough. No,
Can
no,
I
no.
see your medical records?
Yeah, let me see. I want your doctor. Where do you go to the doctor at?
Cynthia, what about you?
Like,
Yeah, I definitely don't want a virgin. I'm not a teacher, so
yeah, too old for that shit.
that's
Now go to Flo or go to Chuck or me. And I think it's actually the opposite. Men are more concerned with that body count. The higher the body count with the woman, the less they want anything to do with them.
So let me get this straight, Scott. You
okay?
being the person that has told us about some of the Hollywood parties you've participated in.
I've never told you about any Hollywood party I participated in. Motherfucking lie right there. Tell me one.
Oh, come
A party. A party.
Been to parties, been to plenty of fucked up crazy
Didn't
parties.
you
but
snort
not
coke
Hollywood.
off your cock one time or something like that?
Was that it, Sarah? I remember. I was trying to remember the stories, and then there was like
This is
you were
all
looking down, and then a guy was like, "Damn, are you gonna? I could suck
West
it," and then that
Coast,
kind of
East
freaked
Coast,
you out.
West Coast of Florida, maybe not West Coast of the states.
God damn, where the fuck was I at when that shit happened? That conversation. God, what do you be
Cynthia,
doing in your
man.
free time?
So, but you're gonna be concerned with the body count of your partner.
Spent my time getting a lot of blowjobs. Wouldn't stick it in something I thought that a lot of other guys had run trains on. Never.
That's a
Oh,
lie. You
give
know
me
you
a
was in line with all
break.
them other no, not hearing that bullshit.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll tell you what, my body counts under a
I
dozen.
agree with you, Barbie.
You can put your body counts under 1,000.
Under a dozen.
You can put your body
That's
yours.
that I've had penetration sex with. Now blowjobs, I couldn't tell you how fucking many. I mean dozens.
How many
and
did you
dozens and
give?
dozens. Yeah,
How
one
many-
Chuck. You were the one that you gave me. The
Really?
one guy I got a blowjob from was Chuck.
Okay, hold on.
fucking made it
Let's
look like a
I just
vagina.
want to make sure that my brain and my ears heard what the fuck I think I just heard.
I grew up in a
Again.
different time though, Barbie, when everybody was
no,
talking
Bro,
about
you
I,
ain't not
hang on,
even that
I
much
want to
older
hear
than
what
me.
Barbie has to say. Go ahead, Barbie.
Did you
I'm
really
sorry.
just say it was less than a dozen people?
my
Women?
body count
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that what you said?
that I've had actual penetrating
Yeah.
sex with. Yes.
In your whole ass life. And you're how old?
55.
Yeah, I don't think I believe that at all.
He couldn't get his dick past his
For
belly.
one, and if
No.
I'm just not. I'm gonna sit
I
on
didn't
that for a
say
while.
that's.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
you
sit on
can
that one
believe
for a while.
whatever you want.
What's the line for you, Scott?
What do you mean?
Like, does she have to have slept with less people than you
No,
for
I
her to
haven't.
qualify?
I haven't. Have less people? What? It isn't even that. It's if you know that a woman's been with a bunch of
How many
guys with
people
a
have you been
potential.
with?
Well,
What's that?
Do you
what's
even know?
considered a lot? Because 12 could be a lot to someone, or it could be
Absolutely, but
nothing
that
to others.
yet these girls today who have been raised in Miley Cyrusville are going to body counts of 20, 50, 75 before they're even 25. Okay,
Oh,
some of them
God.
to hundreds and hundreds. Now, my point is that oh man, I don't even want to say it, but your dick doesn't get stretched out like a woman's vagina.
What is wrong with
What are
you,
you
Scott?
talking about?
I'm just
Like,
saying
what
it's
do you
terrible
mean
for a woman to do
That's what he's saying.
What the
deep,
fuck
Wants
happened
tight
while I was
pussy,
taking a
and the
piss?
right woman might have slept with too many men, so
You
she
What
might
is
be the
he
right one for him.
saying?
It's
Talk
like
to your friend, Flo.
Hold on,
oh,
Sarah. What were you saying?
listen to the OnlyFans system that we've got going.
Sarah, what were you saying?
I was saying that he wants a woman with a tight pussy. He doesn't like that's his number one thing on his list. If she's had too much,
I mean, we know how vaginas work, though, don't we?
Scott, what is your body count again, please, for Flo?
2, 1.
Scott has not been
now,
with over a dozen people, he says.
I have not.
He's not penetrated more than a dozen people in his life.
So,
Well, I got even less than Scott.
but I mean, I think that the problem is that there's an he doesn't understand vaginas.
Your mouth didn't count, Flo.
Barbie is you're talking, you're muted.
Your mouth didn't count.
Ha ha ha.
What are you talking about?
But I mean, you know that they returned. They like people
they're
come out of them, Scott. They can take a dick. They don't actually stretch out and stay stretched
Yeah, and
out.
No, I
just say
understand
that
that.
stay
That's
like
what they
that.
have. But I understand that. I understand that. But the labia and every stuff like that, you get a little bit of, dude. You know
No,
what?
that's
I know
not
what
you
his-
feel like.
I
Taylor.
know I think I know what you mean better than you know what the problem is. The problem is there's not actual like it's not like a used car where I mean, okay.
There's
it's not that they
miles,
get
you
too
know
loose,
it.
right? They don't it's not that they feel the problem is that it's a territorial thing. It's not an actual
Yeah, that's
right.
I think that's
So
what it is.
so
yeah.
100%.
right. So I mean, like, just come at things honestly. Pun, pause, not intended. Come at things honestly. The problem isn't that they get stretched out. The problem is that
You're gonna look at them that way, though. What mentally it
What?
is.
Some
fucked.
dudes do. No, some dudes do have a visual like thing about that.
You get stuck on it. It's like she's been with the football team,
Or not
Fuck, I
even
don't
that, even
want her.
after they've given birth too. I know dudes that have, like they get freaked out.
That doesn't bother me.
How was
Have
it?
you
Okay,
seen
I don't
childbirth?
understand then.
Because it's not.
That's
it's
gotta be
Has
more
he-
terrifying.
Has he ever been with one?
a woman.
not right
Yeah.
after birth or anything, but I mean, I've been with a
I just
woman
saw
that's
this question
had
too.
kids.
Real question: do you know who Dr. Sue Johnson?
I do. She's the sex
Who is
doctor.
that? I know the name.
She's the little old
Doc-
lady that's the sex doctor, Dr. Bruce.
Dr.
She's a
Ruth
little old lady with
Westheimer?
her glasses. Yeah.
Dr. Ruth Westheimer. She's been gone
Yeah.
a long time, I think. She's
think
come
so.
on a bunch of shows.
She just tell it to you like it is too.
She was very interesting.
I like Dr. Drew though.
Must go first at what? I was I see this comment from Flat Chested. I mean, Paul. I mean, flat chested.
What's it say? I can't even.
But I don't know the. And what is?
Oh, he
go
wants
first at
me.
what?
He wants me gone. He wants to know how much it is to
Goodness,
kick
you
me for the
wish.
night. So I put the
You'd love it.
prices down there.
You're the best one you
And-
ever had.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
God.
the prices are in the description box, flat chested. And if you want to roll the dice, knowing that I haven't honored the name change that you want to use to weaponize. If you want to gamble with $75, I will kick Cynthia out. That's enough that I'll kick Cynthia out for the night.
Oh yeah, Cynthia will leave for the night. Cynthia, if I will help you make money.
You know, that's on you. I wouldn't suggest giving money to somebody who just told you they don't really. I don't feel any obligation to honor somebody who's not honorable.
Is that Wizard? Could it be Wizard? Wizard says broken hose, doesn't he?
No.
It could
But
be.
I
I
don't
haven't
see
seen Wizard in a
Wizard.
second.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. I don't see Wizard giving money.
Yeah, he.
Well, yeah.
He don't have any.
Paul has given money before, like
Oh.
quite a few
Yeah.
times actually. Which is interesting. He's actually, now that I think back in the scheme of fans, he hasn't been a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was getting a kick out of those naked men the other night. I think he was trying to get your channel taken down, to be honest.
I know. I could see the play. I still can see the play. It's a balancing act, but you know, I tried. I feel like I balanced it well. I got through that night. That video is even monetized.
Yeah,
and,
that's
Flat Chested
figure.
has donated, you know, damn near triple figures this week, in an attempt to get me to sell, to sabotage myself. So
Makes you wonder who's missing their bank.
triple
Amazing.
figures. Yeah, damn near $100 a bit. Between the strippers and the name changes. And all that.
Wow, that didn't work good for you, flat chested.
Smoking auditor. I'm gonna have to just add this to your layaway thing because the timeout thing is for. You know what? There's no reason I can't do it for chat too. Now that I think about it.
Nice.
And Cynthia,
Thank you,
I did
smoking
not.
auditor.
Was you there when Jack apologized to me?
No.
Lindsay was getting on him. I didn't buy that apology for 1 second.
Who apologized to you?
Jack.
Oh, yeah, Jack. Jack was really mad at me, like so mad at me. He was getting ready to drop me off the chat. Like he was already telling me that I was closed-minded and he was disappointed. And then I swear within 3 minutes it was, I love you, Cynthia. It was the funniest thing. Like it switched so quick.
He's the one that's closed-minded.
Don't say
What
that,
happened?
Chuck. What the fuck?
Oh no, guys, we're here without Flo.
I was like, what is that?
Oh, Flo's back.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh,
Don't pick on Jack. Fuck, Chuck.
I'm not picking on Jack.
Just praise God, man. Fucking praise God. God is so amazing. The sun, the nature, the earth, water, the way words work, the way knowledge works, the way love feels. God. Praise God, man.
Hey, hi. In that
Flo,
one?
Flo, did
Stay
you,
with what is fucking on,
Flo,
bro?
Flo, did you see the latest Talcott clip? He's got the
Yes.
part in there where Jack says he's Jesus Christ.
The shake weight, where I make the cameo with the shake weight. I seen that.
Is it in that one?
I think so. I think
Because
so.
he came out with a couple, but the one where
Is
Jack's
it the
talking
modern
about
men? How men used to be? How men are now?
That shit's been fire
no,
lately.
I think it's the one after.
Oh, there's a new one after that.
I think you've made them all though, Flow State. The shake weight's kind of popular.
Huh?
I think you've made them all lately. The shake weight's kind of popular.
Oh, it is. Yeah, oh, yeah. The
That
shake
shit
weight is
had me
good.
rolling.
And I know that I make appearances on Paul's live stream with the shake weight and with the salute.
I think you turned Paul on.
Huh?
I
I
think
said,
you do.
I think you
I
turned
think
Paul
Paul
on.
has me blocked. No
He has me
shit.
blocked too, but
He's
he's still
got me
like
blocked.
I'm serious.
I'm not
okay,
blocked
Paul.
from Paul's, or I'm not blocked from TML's. I'm in a good
I'm not blocked
space.
from TML. I've been in good with TML, but Paul, what the fuck, bro?
How do you
Brielle
know
doesn't
if you've
want.
been blocked?
I've
Hey.
been looking.
Is there
I've
like a
been
list?
looking for. Oh, I don't know.
There.
No, I just know I can't find. I literally can. I've looked. I even looked
Bitches
for.
are vampires of other people's joy. Instead of living authentically, they feed
No,
off
this
masking their
ain't
true
it.
selves, doing nothing and criticizing others who actually put themselves out there. Do nothing bitches can be highly manipulative. So here are some gold standard clapbacks when a do nothing bitch starts with their bullshit. When they start to claim you're too much, offer them a mirror and tell them to look for less. Draw a diagram that identifies where your business is and where their business is to visually show them they're in the wrong area. Remind them of the ancient proverb, to fuck around is to find out. And the more they fuck around, the more they're going to find
That's
Was that one of yours, Paul? Well, he hit the wrong button again.
I kicked him out this time.
Oh, did you?
That's fucking funny. Yeah,
He's
no,
been, he's been acting up. No, he's probably not aware he's off the screen. Who knows?
which is like, why is he even got me blocked?
Who?
Because you're friends with Flo, you probably haven't gone up and submitted to him yet.
Why the fuck would I do that to Paul?
Why not?
No,
Bend the knee.
no way.
Bend the knee.
He doesn't. He don't want females. He wants males.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is
Plus,
true.
I can't fuck with motherfuckers that talk before, during, and after sex through the whole thing. No, I can't do that. I like silence.
Especially his voice.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, shut mouth.
So you're saying you refuse to? He's not alpha enough.
Well, I mean, if he's not gonna unblock me, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, you're blocked too? Is that what you were just saying?
Yes, yes.
How the
But I
fuck
don't
did you
even
get
know
blocked?
why. I don't know. That's what I said. I was like, "What is this? Because I'm friends with Flo? That's so gay."
Have you ever been on his panels?
No,
You just chat
he
in his
didn't even
room?
give me a chance. No, he was
Wait.
like, "As preemptive block me."
Isn't Lindsay blocked too?
I think so.
Like, who does that? I don't even preemptively. I don't think I have him blocked. I'm pretty sure I don't.
I don't. I'm subscribed to him.
Yeah.
Where do I mean,
That's what I was doing, was going to see if I was
all my little
subscribed.
cows are blocking me. I've been milking them too hard.
I don't know. I
RBR.
guess they think I'm going to come
RBR
try
is
to
the one
wrangle
I'm
them
really
up.
broken up about, though.
And they need to know it's like, this has got nothing to do with Flo. This has got to do with me trying to be a troll all on my own. I'm just trying to fucking see what y'all do when he's not around. And no, I don't report it back to him because I don't even have the memory power to remember to do that. I don't make notes.
I was
I
blocked.
believe that.
I was blocked, and for a long time, but then I was unblocked, and so I use my unblocking wisely. I don't troll over there. So
I'm trying to see what they do when he's not around because, like, I haven't got to see that. And they're like, no, you don't get to see that. I'm like, that's stupid.
have you ever left a
So
comment?
now I can only go on the optics that are presented to me from one person, guys, and that's Flo. So if you want me to judge you based on that, then
Hold on. You can see their channel. They can't block you from watching the channel.
I can't see the channel. I cannot even find their channel.
That's because it's a suck channel and you're searching for it. Here, I'll put it back.
Yeah,
to you.
send me the link back to it because this is ridiculous. I'm like, what is going on here? You
What
don't
are
even
you
understand. I
searching
sit here and
for?
get frustrated, like
Here, yeah.
looking
You're
for
just you're looking for the wrong thing.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Because I'm blonde. I'm slow.
At least you said it.
It's true though. But I'll sit here and struggle for like 2 or 3 hours before I get frustrated and start asking for help. And I'm like, oh God damn it. Let me see
Yeah.
if they know what the fuck is going on and why I can't do it.
Lindsay's blocked too.
What did she do?
Be Lindsay.
Okay. That's like
Now you got Lindsay laughing at my name.
Lindsay's just like me.
Thanks, Chuck. You
She's the
mustache
female
rat kid.
version of me.
You just want a scissor.
No. No. Jack. No. Chuck.
That's a South Park episode too.
What? You called me? I know.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to slap you
No.
after you dogged me out on Jack. You had Jack salivating.
Just praise God, man.
So
Yep.
earlier,
It says
before you
fucking
got there, Flo, I was reminding Jack that yes, when you first meet Chuck, you can think, "Oh, what a sweet guy," but after you get to know him, you realize he's a little shit kicker, and so it's just who he is, and you should just appreciate it.
Chuck?
But Jack loved that part.
I know. Hey, y'all saw me trying to save myself, right? Y'all saw me in the hot seat 2 or 3 times there tonight. Sorry.
He was getting ready to eat you up.
He was coming for me. He was ready to bite. That's why I'm saying within 3 minutes, though, he was all like, "I love you, Cynthia," and I was like, "What?"
Well, that tells you right there it's fake.
That's sort of like how I'm coming for Jesse.
Where the fuck
I just came
is
up-
Jesse? If I find Jesse, I'm gonna fuck him. If I find Jesse, I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Actually, that's kind of
Why are
gross,
you
Flo.
mad, Jess?
Hey, don't we need to get Lindsay up here now that we got Smoking Auditor to panel this up with beautiful women?
Lindsay, come on. Scott's being thirsty, but he's trying to. I don't know why you bring Smoking Auditor in it. That makes it weirder.
Well, it's 4 guys and 3 women. We need one more
It's
beautiful
4.
woman.
It's
I was
$50.
planning on going back to the chat after I run
Shut
my
your
idea
ass
through.
and be quiet and go chat.
And then you
Go
can
ahead.
bring 25 to bring them up.
Okay. I'm just throwing this out there. If you want people in chat to be timed out, you can pay for it. It's a lot easier for mods to time out people. And I would also like to say I'd like flat chats not to be hidden in the chat. So that way I know when I can pay for him to be timed out.
I didn't
That's
hide
it.
them.
I was
How-
muted. I actually agree. That's a great idea. I will have to update things later. So, but for now, in the meantime, yeah, the
Terms of service ambiguous.
yeah, the shit can just you gave $3. This I rounded up to 5 minutes. So he's not hidden. He was timed out for 5 minutes.
Oh, I know. It's just he was in chat and then all his chats disappeared, which tells me that one of the mods hit him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case. That's I don't.
No, that
But you didn't
happened.
hide him. Yeah, no, I think they might go away when you get timed out.
They do.
Oh,
Yeah.
so someone timed him out again without
No,
getting
you
paid.
paid to have him timed out. When I
Yeah.
time a person out, all their comments go away.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I just knew he was back in chat for a minute and then he disappeared again.
Right. Yeah, he can come back. He's not blocked or hidden, but you can't put him in timeout without losing the comments.
Okay, that's fine. I knew he was back and then he disappeared again before I could even pay for it again.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like I got cheated for not being able to pay for him to be timed out.
Right.
We'll just wait.
Yeah.
But thank you to
I
whoever
appreciate
did
the
it.
feedback, and that is a good idea. Because I started just stop you, and I was like, wait, why wouldn't I let people pay for that? I'll work out the kinks of it. In the meantime, yeah, we'll do 25 cents a minute for flat chested.
Oh,
Now there's a deal if I ever heard of one.
Yeah, right.
Bargain basement prices.
Hey, we're fire sailing this motherfucker out of here. I burned that bridge. I ended the dono gravy train. Called it for what it is, and yeah. Not trying to repair the bridge that I know is burning.
It was
Fuck,
burnt
you take out
already.
the use at this point.
Yeah, it was already it was a compromised bridge from the get-go, so I'm burning the motherfucker down.
well, I'm going to blaze down this. I'm going to call it tobacco pipe because I don't know what state you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Uncle Fatty's all I don't know what Uncle Fatty did, but everybody just chill out.
What happened with Uncle Fatty?
I don't know.
What?
I don't even know that Uncle Fatty's unchill. The thing that I was gonna say when I started talking, I quickly changed my mind, and so chill out is what I landed on instead.
That internet's so funny.
Mm-hmm. Americans know their bridges. I don't get it.
Burning them.
Sasquatch is chilling. Sasquatches be lurking.
Papa.
Yeah, I'm sure Smoking Otter can see you. I can see you. Oh yeah, we had a weird moon last night. Sarah.
It's still full, isn't it?
You
Is
don't
that
even
what made
want to
Flo
know what's been
vagina?
going on.
Yeah,
What?
Sarah, tell us about the moon this weekend, please.
Well, it was a full moon in Leo, 2:30 a.m. my time. So Central Time, that's what 6:30 a.m. full moon.
So, but what does the sign that it's in have to do with the fact that it's a full moon? Like, what's the in Leo part? What's it add?
I don't know about that. I would have to look it up. I just know that they do lots of rituals on full moons and new moons and everything, and it's been a long week.
You look tired. You look like. Do you know? I can hook you up with my guy.
Call me a pedo. Say some derogatory meth shit.
I think her vibrator battery's died.
See, there's your post-state, no-state dopamine.
No, they've been invading my sleep space, so I don't get a lot of sleep when they wake me up. And
Are you
attack.
talking about getting her some of those Rasta chakra people to yell it down her throat?
This is the fastest blowjob I've ever had. From
Scott keeps waking her up.
It was good.
Oh my god. The mental imagery of that was really disturbing.
Disturbing, you say?
That's the best kind of sex.
Brings me back. Takes me back.
That was the worst though. That's a different kind of disturbing. Hearing Scott whisper weird shit into the microphone, that's the wrong kind of disturbing. You fuck.
Watch out, watch out, watch out! And his name is John C.
That's what Scott did to the conversation.
Easy.
Ouch.
Yeah, kind of like when we were talking
Whose
about
laugh
food.
was that? Is Sasquatch?
That was-
That almost sounded like Sasquatch's laugh, didn't it?
That was Auditor.
Smoking Otter, you hiding a Sasquatch over there? It's like it's kind of.
I'm not hiding shit. It's just
And then
funny.
he muted.
Oh my god.
So you don't even know the story behind that. That's a funny.
I
fucking
do.
story.
Where the fuck do you think I
Oh,
got
no.
that from, Scott?
Did I tell the whole story? Shit.
Oh.
I don't even remember now.
What context do you think that you said that in?
So
I guess I did share the rest of that. It was I didn't know if I just went to the doorbell or what.
Where's the Tarek laugh when you need it?
You know what, Chuck? You need to be the producer because you're good. You're good with reminding me when to do the right laugh tracks, and you're on point there. With the
That was stupid.
I couldn't believe it when you told me that was Tarek.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Somebody give Barbie some tissues. She got to fix
you
her
get Barbie some
mascara.
tissues. You're the one on white night duty.
Man, flat chested, you are a brave person. You've never seen Mrs. Flo with a crowbar, have you?
What did he say? Oh my god, what I
Flat
missed.
chested. I'm just surprised he doesn't have something
Miss
to do.
Flo is more inclined to swing a lamp at you than a crowbar.
Yeah, well, I saw a video with her with a crowbar.
Oh,
So I'd be more scared of her with a crowbar than a lamp, but I'm pretty sure it's whatever's accessible depending on how mad you make her.
yeah. Well, you know, a lamp is normally more handy than a crowbar is.
Earlier, I seen her giving some warnings to flat chested, which surprised me.
Where was I when there was this video of her with the crowbar?
You know what? Flat chested is. I
Damn
think
it.
flat chested needs to come on up to the panel.
The link's right there. It's literally right there. One click away.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. You'll never get flat chested up here because
it's Paul.
I just want to see that beard.
And he obviously isn't doing anything with Jen, so why the fuck wouldn't he come up other than he's a fucking pansy?
Damn,
We'll
that
be
sucks.
waiting. I want to apologize to you for not honoring your $2. Come on up so I can apologize to you.
Face to face.
They keep
Right.
saying it's not Paul. So
I
that
don't
just
care.
who would it be?
I don't
Like
know.
who has this much time invested? And
It
they
could be-
obviously
until they come up on the panel, they can officially be the biggest pussy of 2024.
I don't know that it's Paul, but every indication is that it's Paul.
I would assume.
I wasn't even the one who thought of it first. But it's probably Paul. Now
I mean-
it would be really easy to fake being Paul, right? You use a few certain catchphrases. He wouldn't be hard to mimic, but
This young one's a master at it, though.
Can someone look at his page and see how long his channel's been around? This flat chest person.
2 subscribers.
It's not
When did
that
they
long.
start
I
the
looked
channel?
a while ago. I don't remember though. August 31st, 2022.
So they've had this account for at least almost 2 years now. I say it might not be Paul. It's probably some random person that has
Why
a
would
lot
you-
of time and money.
Look, no, you guys, the time frame of the channel doesn't tell you if it's Paul or not. What the fuck is that? What kind of logic is
Yeah.
that?
That just tells you when they got a new burner phone and they couldn't get back into their old account.
Or it just tells you whether they made a different sock account that they repurposed.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so that all has to
Wow.
be straightened out conceptually before we as a species, let's say, can move forward intelligently on this front.
God, I wish he wasn't married.
Jordan Peterson?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a thing for JP?
Mm.
I didn't know. He sounds like Kermit. I never would have thought that he'd be.
Mm. Yeah, especially when
You know
he's got
about-
facial hair. God dang it, man. Oh.
Do you know about his daughter, Michaela?
Yeah, I do.
She got really sick when she was younger and fucking lives on meat, literally.
Yeah.
They call it a
Scott,
lion's diet,
pause.
I think. What?
Pause, Scott.
Bizarre.
This
That's a bizarre
live
way to
stream
bring
brought
that up.
to you by Jack's Utopia.
All negative emotions will be relinquished. All feeling will neutralize. You will be able to live a fully functional, satisfactory experience in a completely safe utopia.
Thank you, Lindsay, for the name change. Normally, we can count on Tarek to defend the women of the panel, but
Yeah, where's he at?
Did y'all see that? Like
What?
Jack got $75 in super chats today from everybody. Like anytime somebody would say something negative, either Tarek or Lindsay would come back with something positive in a super chat. It was really cool.
actually, that is really fucking cool.
He was happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. That's really cool.
Why are we hourglass emojiing?
Tell me somebody's weird talent. What do you guys do? That's weird. You have any weird talents?
Why don't you start us off?
Who smoking otters like I'm out? She's not ready for this.
No. I can sit on panels with random people.
I can manage to go all day long without going outside.
Ditto.
I used to be able to freestyle like that guy. Fun guy.
Stop it. Stop it.
Not that good, but damn near. Fuck, we used to do it
Thank
all
you,
the
Lynn.
time. We would record ourselves for hours and then pull stuff out. You know, I mean,
Hey, why did we want to talk to M about that, Paul? Flo?
What?
About what?
I don't know. You were going to call her for something when we were watching him.
Who?
Oh,
What?
auras.
What about them?
Oh,
they came up somehow. What was the content? Because do you know what a Reiki healer is?
Not right off the top of my head, but I think it has to do with like
Oh shit! How long you been back there, buddy?
yeah.
Forever. I'm over here slaving on this hard laptop, and you're out there with all these kids, and you never call, you never write,
No postcards?
right? Like you can at least send me some of that Debo.
It's time out for 5 minutes. Since we don't have, there's not a 3-minute option, round up to 5. Well, you know what, Sasquatch, you sleep during normal people sleeping hours, so that's the problem.
That's why I went to the Wahoo and got me a cup of coffee.
And look who came back.
Yeah, I had to go do something real quick.
Do you have a clinger?
What the hell's a clinger?
Go ahead.
No, I just had to go back to chat because I can't do anything up here from Snap or StreamYard.
I'm confused, but I trust that you'll work it out, whatever it is.
It's already done. You already probably talked about it while I was trying to log back into StreamYard.
Thanks, Lindsay. I don't know if I should accept that as being good or bad, but
hey, well,
but he is
when you check your deep freeze.
It's a reprieve. Chuck, now you can spend another $2.
What?
Free mustache rods. That's pretty good.
What is?
Free mustache rods.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I accuse Truth Be Told auditing of offering. Every time I come up on panel, that's what he's selling for $1 a month. It's not his membership. It's free mustache rods.
I used to ride around doing Uber in Tampa. Airport used to pick people up, and I picked up these fucking college kids. They were all drinking. I think they'd gone to a game in another place and came right back the same day. But a girl was sitting on top of a guy's lap next to me as I'm driving out of the airport. She goes, "Can I ask you something?" And I'm like, "Sure." She goes, "Why does your mustache look like handlebars?" I'm like, "What?" Perfect fucking. I laugh.
Is that the story?
That is the story. There was
that is
more.
half a story.
I sang to him, and there's more to it than that.
Oh, that's where you went horribly.
Is this one of the 12 bodies? Is this one of the 12 bodies?
13. No.
Oh, it was number 13. Wow.
No. Nothing.
Don't forget the taser.
There was a funny story with the whole thing.
No, you said less than a dozen.
What?
You said less than a dozen. It wasn't even a whole fucking hour ago, bro.
13 is
goddamn live together.
The 13th.
Yeah, you're supposed to get that 13th one when you get the 12th.
Right. So I keep all my lies on a flow chart over here on the wall, just off camera.
The funny thing is I believe that you're telling me at least partially a truth and then indulging in the duper's delight.
It's a baker's dozen. Now, moving right along.
I think it's that fascination with the high society or the movie people or whatever it is. He reads too many of the magazines.
I have actual true life.
Yep.
I don't read any magazines, but I have a lot of really crazy fucking stories.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's not scissor.
All right.
Let's be celibate.
So we've got it. I'm sorry, Barbie. We've got a name change for you.
And I'm drier than the fiery pits of hell.
Because she doesn't get to scissor anymore.
Wah, wah. Well, that's because I'm dry.
I'll scissor with most anybody. I don't mind.
Chuck,
I mean, there's going to be some definite rug burn.
What's that?
I need the safety scissors so I don't cut myself.
What'd you say, Flo?
That's not how that works. Dudes can't scissor.
Try me.
Shut up. That's gross. As if there
Somebody
wasn't
showed me
already.
overlays. I've been scrolling past the overlay section for months.
Oh my God, why?
I don't
Why?
know. Cause it sort of threw it like the theme. You know, you got brand color theme, like logo, like all this shit up at the beginning of the brand tab. You kind of just set it and then ignore it.
Have you looked into the moving backgrounds yet?
I've seen them. I haven't looked into them at all.
Bro, we can build you some of the most amazing backgrounds you want. Like we can do some specific crap for your channel.
I don't know how to make shit like that.
I don't care. I'm saying, work with me. We'll make it awesome.
Right. No, I was fishing. I was fishing for commitments to do work.
Oh.
I want to
And-
get
Oh,
my
you're like-
green screen.
you're
doing
like
that
Okay,
shit.
Slash, jump up. It's your turn. Jump up, Slash.
Yeah.
What happened?
You were fishing for commitments, so Slash has got you, right? Slash, right? I'm making the overlay.
That word for you. Yes.
Not the overlays, the background.
The
We
background,
have to come up with something that moves around and does all the things that that's fine.
I have spotlights coming down on mine like we're a stage.
Well, that would
And
be
then
where the way a
our-
narcissist would build theirs.
Yeah, that's because it's a stage. It's a stage.
Jonathan, you bully.
Yeah, that was lame too. You couldn't come up with something better than that.
Two name changes. How's that?
What?
As long as
That's
Flo stays
two
to
name
himself
changes he
and
hasn't
buys
honored.
some money. There's some meals here. We're good.
Well, you know what, and Jonathan's like actually watches the the channel, not like flat chested. Just here showed up when he saw an opportunity, decided to try to wedge some money into it and exploit that, and then I've honored it. I was just
No, they were all honored. I just rolled back through it. They're all honored. Now somebody said to change my name, but they didn't put no money in the pot. I didn't hear ka-chinga chinga.
Yeah, no, I'm watching the starred comments. I've honored his name change. He was bitching prematurely. All I said is that kind of a bully.
All I have to say is that's what I call my pecker anyway, Sasquatch.
But yeah, I don't know if you were lurking earlier, but I dishonored flat chested request because it's Paul. And well, flat chested. I've never seen flat chested anywhere in my life until the day of the when Jeff Pizer started stripping, and then all of a sudden, flat chested is over here throwing money at it to keep it rolling.
Well, he was originally throwing shade on Lindsay. He was just
Right.
beating her up in the chat.
Attacking the women and promoting the gay shit. So like you see the landscape that we're trying to create here with this directional push. So I indulged it to the point, and then I don't remember which one was the final straw, but at some point it's like, and your plan has been implemented for long enough for me to get, I think, as much money as I'm comfortable extracting from this. Acting like I don't know what's going on. That's how I got.
I'm not
That's how I
sure.
got my Cadillac. Was somebody tried to rip me off, and I knew what it was.
See, I come here because it's fun, and for some reason you let me up on panel. Then I thought of an idea of timing people out in chat because I found them rude and annoying, let alone to be rude to other people that are in chat. Nah, I'll use money for evil. Or is that good? I don't know. I consider it evil, but fun.
You couldn't do evil if it was good. You are a saint.
Don't tempt me. Anyone can be evil for the right circumstances.
I think smoking honor will drink a gallon of gas just so he can piss on your gas.
You want to see evil? Hold on, Barbie. What was that thing you were gonna do? What did you just do there? that little evil hand
Like
rubbing
this?
thing together? Yeah. What was going through your head when you were doing that the first time?
Oh, let the evil commence.
I wasn't sure if that was just a general
Yeah.
excitement or if that was
That's
specifically
just
at
me getting
Smoking
excited because I'm
Auditor.
like, yeah, that too. I was like, yeah, he's about to get fired up. This is awesome.
We're gonna fuck
Yeah.
this guy up. Yeah, okay, I saw that.
No, it was like, don't you tempt me. I was like, oh yeah.
Hold on.
What
Let me
the
see
hell?
if I can turn up the tempting.
Ooh.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Oh shit, we know who you are, man. I can't believe it.
Damn. Ain't no bitch.
I don't know Carl really. I mean, I know who he is, but he doesn't really mess with me a lot. I could be wrong. It doesn't necessarily have to be Paul, but I do trust the pattern. I guarantee. I think it's Paul. A lot of people think it's Paul, but
Dude.
whoever it is, they're not. They're acting. There's a consistent theme, and the direction, the trajectory of the pattern is one that is not in the channel's best interest.
Yeah, go on with that.
What? What am I missing?
Nah, man.
I'm confused.
Me too.
I don't know.
This is what this channel is about.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if I gotta have a clue.
Let the evil flow through you.
Yeah.
I don't
And on
know.
that note, I'm going to bed, guys.
Good night.
Good night, Sarah. Rest well tonight, Sarah.
Good
Rest
night.
well.
Hey, it was good
Sweet
seeing you.
dreams. Don't.
Oops.
Yeah, Scott, you dropped the ball again there.
Again,
worse
Scott.
things
It's just like a
You didn't even
noodle.
ask her to
myself.
Skype privately. You guys could be watching each other masturbate.
Only
What?
you.
Ew.
I don't know with that lighting. It's like it's worse than mine was last week.
I like your little neon sign in the back though, Chuck. I think I need a neon sign.
You just call
Scott?
me Chuck.
Huh?
You call me Chuck?
Scott.
Scott, my bad, Scott. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
There's
that's Chuck.
Chuck.
Chuck's like, I don't have no damn neon sign.
No, last time
And
I
what's
Don't
on
you
checked,
my
his?
theory? All
Like
white
the
guys
Punisher.
look alike.
That's some fucked up shit.
That's kind of
He's got-
fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
What is
he's got a toga on.
a toga?
Who?
I'm just glad he's got
Oh,
something
look.
on.
Are you wearing a toga, Scott?
No, it's a fucking an NFL fucking
It's a hoodie.
No, God.
Buccaneers
Okay.
NFL fucking actual fucking gear.
So was that that bar sign? Was that in the storage unit with all them monitors and all them microphones?
No, this is. Let's see if I can get that to look better at all.
What's the puppy's name? I gotta ask.
This guy's Pippers.
Lunch.
Hi, Pippers.
Pips. He can't hear. He got headphones on, but Pips is
Smoking Auditor, you're so nice.
Well, I like animal. I'm sorry. If you have a cat or a dog, I usually sub to the channel because you have a cat or a dog. I could care less what your content is.
You subscribe to channels just because people are pet owners?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know because
I do.
why?
I
would
love it,
you?
smoking on there.
That's a good trait to have, Smoking Auditor. I like that about you.
The other day I went to I give my dogs an allowance, and once a week we get to go out and they get to go out and to go to a park walk, and then we go get a puppuccino. And but this one time, go ahead, Flo. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead, and I'm gonna let somebody else can take this if they want it. But I will if nobody does. But I'm gonna assume somebody else wants to take it. But no, you
So I took my dogs to Grandy's. I don't know if y'all know that. It's like a little fast food place around here. And this lady, her whole entire arm was nothing but her dogs. But they were in black and white. And when they passed away, she would come back and color them. But every dog is already in black and white. And then when they pass, you can see her arms starting to come to color. And we
Where
both
in the fuck do you find these people?
That is so cool.
I go out and I have conversations with people. She told me the story.
Cynthia, look in the chat. You see flat chested? You see what they just
Oh,
put
hello,
there?
kitty cat.
Scott, you got a fat pussy.
Like, no, sir, you have that wrong. That is a lazy pussy. Look at that.
This is what Scott's talking about. He doesn't want worn out. Okay, go ahead, Flo, about the dogs. Their allowance.
That is the most basic bitch story I've ever heard about a dog or tattoos.
No, it's not. That is not a basic story, right?
It was
Just basic as fuck.
Cheeto.
What was more notable to me is how fucking weird and bougie your life is. You give your dogs allowances and take them to get puppuccinos.
Thank you.
Fucked up shit.
First of all, I'm responsible for their mental health, their emotional health,
your
their
ass
outdoor.
What the fuck are you talking about? If your dog goes batshit crazy,
Responsibility to take
tail
on
a little.
another living animal, and so part of the
You're the type
activity
of person to
is
talk to your pet.
I haven't played that one in a long time.
Mrs. Flo asked a very good question. How do the dogs earn an allowance? Well, when there's no break-in, they've obviously done their job as security. And so they get $1 a week.
Slave labor.
Not to mention they give you cuddles, love, someone to talk to, and they are basically your kids until they pass
Smoking
away
Otter,
because
have
they
you
won't
met
ever grow up
Jesse?
smarter than a
Smoking
5-year-old.
Otter, have you been to the High Vibe Love Tribe? We got the place for you, buddy.
Never heard of it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
drop a link backstage. Let me
Yeah, you get in there, bud. Those are your people.
These are your
That's
people.
your kind of crowd.
You fit in like a little round peg and a little round.
Anyways, I
hole.
didn't mean to disrupt your story. I just was really excited about that realization. Carry on. You were talking about puppies and kittens and shit.
No, well, never mind. Y'all say I have a
Flat-chested needs to
bougie
get up here
story.
and talk about puppies.
Y'all said
Come on,
I'm a
flat-chested.
bougie. What did you say, Flo? I'm bougie.
Oh yeah,
You know so many bougie people.
They get puppuccinos. That's a very bougie form of insanity you have there.
Well, they're free. You can get pup cups. You can get puppuccinos. There's 2 different places you can go to.
They give away this shit for free.
Yeah.
You have to buy something.
Yeah, like
for-
you buy a coffee, they give it to them for free.
It's pandering to people
And they
who are for their pets.
they know when we're going. Like they stick their heads out the windows and they bark at the screen, and the people are like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get it for you right away." And then when we get to the window, they're both standing at the window barking. But I don't let her hand them to them.
You must live in a democratic city.
I don't know.
She's just a chick, Chuck. I know that you put down Old Yeller.
In a heartbeat.
I would, yeah. I don't have it.
I mean, he had rabies. He had to be put down.
No, I was just to say I wouldn't even look at the dog before I shot him. I'd walked out there, popped a cap in his ass, and went back in the house.
Look, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Don't get the dog in the first place.
Hey, can you handle?
But y'all dogs don't have clothes, don't have outfits for the holidays or stuff like that.
No shit.
My dog outweighs you by 15 pounds.
Can you guys handle a fairly lengthy story in a minute and a half,
Nope.
3 minutes?
You just don't have nearly enough
But hey,
patience.
but Scott, I appreciate you asking. Definitely not.
Thank you.
Oh man, you want me to tell you the short version?
Nope.
It's a minute and a half is not the short version. It's already far.
And we really don't need that.
The worst
Is
one
it
was
about
I
a
had to
dog?
drop the chicken.
It's Dad went around back, shot.
Look at him go.
Dude, no.
Power through me.
No stopping him now. He's like
I
flag.
gotta tell the whole story to make it right. Another time.
No, Scott. I can see I've lost this. There's a runaway Scott story. Take it.
No, it's okay, Flo.
You get ready to eat that dog.
I was at my uncles and aunts with my dad.
Damn.
You made him put the dog down. You know he's going to go on upset on you now.
we're gonna go hunting, and my dad wakes me up about 5 o'clock in the morning. We go up to Pilot Hill, and this farmer is supposed to let us hunt there, but we're supposed to knock on the door and let him know that we're, Uncle Jim's family. So Dad, I guess he goes up to. I fell asleep in the truck. He goes up to the fucking door and tells the old farmer we're gonna go out and hunt on the property. And so he comes back and wakes me up and says, "Come on." He goes, "Hang on." I said, "What are you doing?" He says, just get ready with the truck and get ready to pull around and get me. I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "Hang on, this farmer's pissing me off." I'm like, What are you talking about, Dad?" He says, he grabs a gun, he starts walking away. I said, "What are you fucking doing?" He goes around. He says, "That guy's talking bad about your Uncle Jim and your aunt, and I'm going around back to the barn. I'm going to shoot his old horse." I said, "What?" He says, "I'm going to shoot that son of a bitch's old fucking horse." Dad, what are you doing? He says, "You shouldn't have hurt. You should have hurt him." And he goes around back. Fucking, I hear, whoa. I'm like, holy fuck! And I heard this drop, and I'm like, an animal dropped. Then all of a sudden, my dad's coming around. He hears, pow, pow, pow. Hears me. "Hurry up, Dad. Come on. I got the cow and the dog, too." Shot the fucking cow and the dog. Dad comes and goes, "Oh, my God." He had an old horse. He was playing games on me. Fucking put a dog down, put a cow down. Yeah, there you go.
That's awesome. I'm going to tell everybody that at Christmas every year.
You should. You should.
Because it's got a good, life
I'm
lesson.
still not sure.
I ruined it because
Who's
it's so
that?
back-ass. We're on here trying to get it out. So, hey.
Who is this guy? Sign?
I don't know how would you like me to describe Sign?
Yes.
How would you?
Any way you like. I would like for you to be honest, of course.
Me?
Anyone at all times.
No.
Yeah, I can't guarantee anything, but go ahead and proceed.
I wasn't.
Now what? What's your next plan?
Who are you? I don't know you. Could you introduce yourself?
Cynthia,
to me,
I've been in here in chats and on panels a couple months now, maybe. 6 months.
I don't know. I'm surprised you don't recognize Sign at 2020. Anyways, you don't know who he is, so we can't explain it in a way that will catch you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's my missing baby mama.
Just praise God, man.
Yeah. So you guys were talking about a couple of things in chat. I took them as signs from Jesus, and so I showed up to show you guys a fun video.
They were signs from Jesus. Probably not going to play a video.
Why? It's fun. It's fucking fun. You'll like it.
Hey, I gotta make like Michael Jackson and beat it.
There's two things at play here. One, I'm getting away from playing other people's or other content, especially because it gets comes back and gets struck or copyright claimed after the fact.
It's my video.
It's your video.
And it's not on it's not on YouTube, so
okay. Then the second thing is it long.
No, it's just under 2 minutes.
Not playing it. We can.
Yeah, dude, trust me, you want to see this.
Do I? All right.
I edited it. You'll appreciate the editing.
You put it backstage, and I'll decide if I want to see it, and then I'll decide if you're just advertising your channel. And
it's not even advertising my channel. I'm here for your guys' entertainment.
Okay, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I appreciate it, but let me see it. I'll watch. Yeah, I'll review it.
In my experience, Flow State, you're usually wrong the first time. But you have the ability to yourself. No, dead serious.
No, I'm sorry. I was talking to the chat.
Go ahead, Sasquatch.
Oh yeah.
You're generally wrong on your first assumption, but you have the capability of correcting yourself and correcting your course in mid-stride without appeering to feel uncomfortable about it. That's amazing.
Oh well, I gotta, when you live your life this impulsively, you learn, you get used to it.
Speaking of which, about free advertising, you don't have to put that was in the video. That just makes my subs go up, and that's annoying.
What are you
What? He doesn't want to be in the description box because his subs grow up, and he doesn't want that to happen.
Smoking Otter, I'm helping you out here.
Yeah, I
Bro.
know. I'm just saying you don't have to waste that 2 seconds of your life doing that when you could do something
I
else.
don't have to.
Hold on. Let me explain something about Smoking Auditor here.
Okay.
I found a almost identical video to the one that got me struck. And he told me months ago, if you could find it, I want it. And I was like, okay, fine. So when I stumbled across it, I sent it to him. He immediately edited it and did the same video that I previously did.
No, I didn't do the same one. I made my couch joke.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I don't understand what.
All right. A couple of months ago, I got a strike because I did a video where a woman was scared by a guy and she popped him in the nads and run off, right? I found another video, it's virtually identical, exactly the same. And I sent it to him going, you know, that video was very much like this. You wanted a copy of it. This is the best I could find. If there is a God, he should catch a strike just like I did, but it won't happen.
So you're saying Smoking Auditor should play the video?
No,
it airs at 6 a.m.
What's the takeaway here? I'm very dumb. I'm not good at
We are
interpreting.
waiting to see whether or not he catches a strike doing
Barbie
a.
is unimpressed with this bullshit.
I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about. I'm like, so is he gonna like get a? He hasn't got a strike
I don't
because he
know.
hasn't premiered
We'll
the
see.
video. So we'll see.
Well, I don't
It
know.
hasn't,
Okay.
it hasn't
I
come
want
out
you
yet.
to drop me a link so I can watch it
No.
myself. He's got it
Yeah,
share
close.
screened so that I can.
I don't know if
This
he
will be
can do that.
interesting.
I mean, I can go and change it to unlist it and give you the thing up here, I guess.
What are you? I'm not even talking. Sign is the one.
Oh,
with the
you're
video.
talking
He's sharing
Shine.
screen backstage, right? I wanna
No,
look at the
he's
video
wanting to
before we
share
look at it
something
all
straight
together.
off of his hard drive.
What?
Who?
Em,
Is
how
this-
is your day going today?
All right, Sign. Don't make me regret this.
Barbie is not going to have the
Fucking dummy,
He's
don't
easy.
do it. No! Come on, I'll drop your camera. What did you buy that from Major or what? No, you forgot it over here.
It's a dangerous prank.
No, that's me.
It's a.
What's he do? What's happening?
That is
You-
vile.
Shock
You guys-
yourself.
Get Sign.
That is
Come back
vile.
with some better brains.
What
That'll
happened?
That'll get you struck though if you ain't careful.
Yeah,
What, the
I don't know that
taser?
he necessarily known in bad faith, but it's sloppy thinking. That's a violent or dangerous prank. So if he did it to himself, it's a dangerous prank or self-harm. If he did it to somebody else, it's violence. Either way,
That's strike bait.
when I'm throwing up resistance to watching videos at all, and you're like, come on, man, why don't you? That's your opportunity to just run through your brain and run through what you know about policies and think, is this, just use your brain.
There's a reason it's not up on YouTube.
Yeah, I bet so.
Let's see.
Even as dumb as
I don't think
am,
that was
I know
for
that.
y'all
What
either,
happened?
though.
What was going on? What was gonna happen? What can we?
Are you
say
streaming
you
this to yours, Cynthia?
I'm sorry.
Are you restreaming
No.
this to your channel? That's
No.
what it is.
What?
Huh?
That wasn't about flow, I don't think, or any. Yeah, I don't think that's what that was about. I think they were trying to do it. Say, go back and strike it on my channel.
Well, he's been up here before. I don't know. No, it's not your internet, Cyanide. It's you. You're the problem. If you are an idiot on accident and are not here maliciously, go read terms and conditions. If
That video
that
was
was
again.
malicious, which I assume it was, suck a dick. You're either stupid or you're malicious. Fix whichever one it is.
Just praise God, man. Fucking.
That's right, Jack. Praise God. Sunday night. Y'all ready for the week?
Because I just
Yeah,
started
big
thinking, I was
fan.
like, well, if he's been here before, and why would he do that? And then I was like, wait a minute. And I
Well,
caught
I mean,
that
he
just
is-
like the snip of like condescending fucking tone towards me for no good goddamn reason. Like I said, I don't know what some people's problem is with me sometimes, but they can get the fuck over it, or they can tell me
No,
what their problem is.
Cyanide, that's a TOS video.
Yeah, Cyanide, go read the terms of service. You're fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like, just the fact that you're so insistent there's nothing in
See
it.
what you do. No, hold on. Skip that. You upload that video to your YouTube.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Put it on yours.
If it's up for a week, we might watch it on the show next week sometime.
Yep.
That's fair.
And you know what? Maybe I'll just share screen your channel in real time so we can see if you put it on yours, because I don't think you will.
I mean, that'd be like shooting myself in the foot with a pellet gun.
Which
I'm
is
not
also.
I don't even think you can pull one. I don't even think you're allowed to pull them out.
This isn't your fucking school.
Oh my God. How is it?
You read it. You read it, Cyanide. I don't think you're as dumb as you're acting.
No. All you gotta do is upload it to your channel, and they'll explain to you how it's a violation. You
That
just
is
go ahead.
true. Good point. Good point. You know, I thank you for bringing me back.
Just say.
I mean, there are videos of people tasing themselves, but they've already been approved by YouTube.
Will you stop being a neutralizing factor here? We're talking
Stop
shit,
that.
Cyanide.
We're trying to be angry. You're not
I'm
helping.
just saying, let YouTube approve it, so that way we can watch it. Then I'm agreeing with you guys on that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Squares. It's called a channel protection, man. You can't just let anything go on your channel. This is not okay. Let me do this.
We're fucking squares.
I
It is
Get
a
'em, Bob.
am a
private
free speech
platform.
advocate. I am a free speech advocate. This is not a free speech platform. YouTube is a private platform. They set their own terms and conditions at the very outset. If you violate them, or we permit you to violate them on our channels, it is our responsibility, not yours. You're the moron for bringing up an untested video and insisting that it's fine, even though you refuse to do anything with it. So have a nice evening. Back off.
Well said, Sash. Well
Thank
said.
you, Papa.
Cyanide,
Thank
I
you.
want to see it on your channel though. Instead of coming up here and waiting around and sharing screen and negotiating, why don't you just upload it, bro? It's 2 minutes long. It should be uploaded already by now.
Man, you have a good internet flow.
you
It takes
just
me
asked
like
a
20
question,
minutes to upload
dummy.
a short.
Here's the question. You got a response. He does need to explain it to you. Actually, in fact,
Go read it.
It does seem odd that you didn't get that the first time through, but I can speak slower if you think it would help.
could you
Try,
do it again?
try it
Can we run
again,
through it again?
Sasquatch. Full screening.
It's
Okay.
up to him if he wants to do that. That's
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
YouTube. I am a free speech advocate. YouTube, not a
Slow
free
down.
speech.
Slow
Too
down.
fast.
Sorry, my bad. My southern accent's a little quick for some folks.
Yeah, you gotta slow it way down.
So Tennessee accent. All
Yeah.
right, I can do that. Just because you think a video is funny,
Bless his
humorous,
heart.
bless your heart, it does not mean that YouTube will permit it. It's up to us to protect our channels and to not trust any random Joe Blow off the street to come in bringing us some freaking strike bait. Are you joking, dude? That's
Praise God.
ridiculous. I don't suggest you look at any of the terms of service. I suggest you upload that video and then we'll watch it off of your channel in 25, 30
you could have
minutes.
done had the
Or to
damn
get
thing
stuck.
uploaded.
Yeah, just go upload it, Cyanide.
I love how they just toss out insults like that's going to get them their way any faster.
And one thing you don't do is you don't
Thank you,
tell
Angela.
Flo what to do.
You don't even tell me what to do if I'm about to fucking do it. Or
That's
I
what
won't.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Cyanide, we're anyways, let me know when that's uploaded. I'll be watching. I am watching your channel. I'm refreshing it. I don't see a new video.
I mean, if you need a video so bad to laugh at, click on one of mine. I give everyone full permission to use my stuff almost any time if YouTube lets you.
Come on, man. You're so sweet.
I appreciate you, but it's not that we need a video to watch.
I'm just saying, I come up with some stupid videos. None of them make sense, but people like them. Feel free to use them, Flail. I know you can edit stuff up.
Well, thank you. I can and I will.
I'll say Sasquatch already has permission. He has for years now.
You ever get mad at people?
Boy, that's like the temper tantrum of like a fucking 3-year-old there.
You remember that episode of House where the guy couldn't get pissed off because he had syphilis or something?
You know what? I didn't until you mentioned it. Are you saying that Smoking Otter has syphilis?
I don't know what the condition is, but there's certainly some kind of condition there.
Oh, look at us. We're being a cunt, so he can't upload it. Checkmate, you little
What?
And stop being a chicken. Okay? Stop being a fucking chicken. And be a man and stop being a bitch.
That's you, Cyanide. Open it. Or upload. I was going to, but you're being a jerk.
Spoil all the fun, getting your channel a strike. That's the fun.
No, we're past fun. We're past fun and we're on to accusations.
Yeah. It's
how would it have been fun if he'd got a strike?
This
You're
is
a
that
fucking
part of the
douchebag.
program where we say, you're full of shit, prove you're not. We're past fun. You taking off, Cynthia?
Just make a sock account, upload it to the sock account, and see if it survives. There you go. At least do that much.
No. If you have an account that's new and has like 4 subscribers, that thing will go up and sit there for a year before anybody looks at it.
Yeah,
but what? But nothing. That doesn't protect his channel at all. It would have to be an egregious TOS offense for them to find it like during the upload. That's copyright.
He's only got 60 subscribers. So it could probably sit there for a while anyways.
I didn't even know he had a real channel.
He hasn't uploaded shit in 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just started uploading stuff like a year or two ago, so
Bro, you can drink alcohol sitting right here on stream, but if you show a monkey drinking a beer, that's an animal cruelty strike.
Mm-hmm.
Cyanide, you know what? You fucking little scumbag.
No.
Yeah. Bad faith actor. You know what? I'm gonna ruin more in the future. You're blocked.
Yeah.
I did that on StreamYard. I meant to do it in
Are
YouTube.
brain cells not mandatory
Yeah, I need that
anymore?
link in the
Absolutely
back
not. The more brain cells you have, the less useful you are to the machine of the government.
Oh, okay.
That's why they
You ever
put
met a
fluoride
cop?
in water.
And I can't. Mm-mm.
The government wants the movie Idiocracy to come true.
It is coming true. It's amazing. That movie trips me the fuck out.
That movie is one of the reasons I believe we invented time travel several years ago, and this is the cold death of our universe. Donald Trump will be president. We'll start watering the grass with freaking Powerade. It's going to be great.
Well, how can we
Well, you don't have long to wait for that then.
put it like a fast forward on that? Because men.
Like, I'm waiting for the sun to burn out like any second now, and it's just not doing it.
Someone should try it growing a plant with Powerade. See how well it works. I'm curious now. Some plants might actually be able to thrive.
That would actually be pretty good content, I think.
It's not a terrible idea, bro.
Well, there's apparently, what was it? Oh my gosh, it's a jellyfish, I think, that's No.
Hmm?
There's some
The
kind of
fuck are you
animal here.
talking about?
No, listen, here in North Carolina, and there's no other thing in its tank, and it got impregnated by a shark, which is not the same species of animal that this other marine animal is. It's
I
not a
know what
shark.
you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. I
Unfortunately,
know
I
you
read
do.
this. Hold on. I only read part of it and I thought it was bullshit and I skipped on with it. But apparently they've had a octopus in a tank in an aquarium over here in North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere. And it's been in there for like 4 years, 2 years or something like that. And it just popped up fucking pregnant the other day. It gave birth or laid eggs or what the hell ever those things do. Fucking cephalopods.
What was it?
An octopus.
An octopus.
Those things
And
are
they
smart. They're cool. Octopuses are awesome.
Yeah, but how
It
did it get
probably
pregnant?
escaped its cage, got
That's right.
pregnant, and came back home.
No shit.
Yes. That is right up at
That's
octopus's alley.
literally what he said happened, right? That was the plot of the story.
They don't know how it got pregnant. They haven't seen videos of it escaping its cage yet, but I guarantee you that's probably what happened.
They're smart.
So it would escape. It'd be smart enough to escape and then come back to
Yes.
where it was being held captive.
This
That's not
activity has
very
been
smart.
documented in several occasions in several different labs where octopus escape their cage to go get food from another place and then come back to their cage and relock it like a parrot.
So they get out of the water and they
The
fucking move
fact that
around
there are
on
two
land.
people on this panel confused about this is depressing. Let's go to a promotional clip from our sponsors.
Yeah.
Did you want a channel you can go to that you can rely on, that you can guarantee you'll get lots of laughs, that you can guarantee that you'll be entertained to the fullest of the fullest? Then you need to go to Flow State. Flow State is the only channel on the internet that is on YouTube that sits there and gives it to you right in your face, straightforward. You need to go to Flow State. Maybe you need to be a member. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. He's the only guy I know on the entire internet that changed the names of the very people on the panel to whatever you want for $2, $4, $5, $6, $10, whatever it is. You will have a very good time on the Flow State. So get your ass over there. That's it.
Well, by golly, then.
Why didn't you like his video?
Who?
I hate when people do that. It annoys me.
What
You showed a video. It was a good video. You never hit the like button.
Who?
Are you talking about the one I just played?
Yeah, I don't care if it's your video or not. I don't want that as an excuse either. I've already heard that. Don't
It
care.
is my
Like it
video.
anyways.
It's up as my video and it's not public yet because I'm challenging the monetization. Don't worry, I'll like my own video once it's monetized.
Okay, I just found that annoying. Don't show someone's video and not hit the like button.
Smoking auditor, hold on, I got you. I'm
How
gonna
do
like
you know
it
when
right
he's
now.
hit the like or not?
Because
It
it
was on
wasn't blowing.
It's on the screen right there.
What?
Oh, I didn't see that part.
It's because you're busy looking at yourself.
No, I was looking at this screen and looking down there, and I'm just genuinely confused.
We can
Like-
tell. It's
We know.
Yeah.
will you get
When are
me?
you going to try this new artificial intelligence there, Em?
What do you mean?
You know, you can
Or-
dye your hair black.
As a supplement for your brain.
Why? No. I've done that before. Oh, I know you guys haven't seen it, but yeah, I've had.
You did
black
hair
before.
plugs?
No, I've had hair. I've had black hair before. I've had.
Were you
red.
smarter then?
I don't think so.
You have to have
Actually,
been.
no.
No?
No.
Were
That
you
is
worse?
where that got me where. Yeah, definitely. That's led to a road of one stupid decision after another. Yeah, no.
Here it comes.
No.
Let it rain.
Thank you, Chopper Jeff.
Excellent. Excellent.
He
I
actually,
like it.
most of you didn't catch that was actually a white knight move. Barbie, he was Chopper Jeff was white knighting you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
We only go until she starts twitching, and then we lay off.
Hey.
But there are two of us here tonight. You never know; it might start with the
Double team supreme. Give me 5 over the top.
Later, we're gonna get Chuck in a grunt pile.
What happened to Scott? You run him off?
I think that I think he was depressed because nobody wanted to, because he got shit about his story.
I
He
might
got a lot of
apologize.
shit. I mean, he gets a lot of shit, but he's very.
It wasn't even a story.
It was half a story. It was the beginning of a story. See, a story has a resolution to it. And it just kept like trying to catch more air and never got off the ground
Yeah.
like that one duck.
Exactly.
He tried though.
I feel like he really dropped the ball with Sarah. He could have. You didn't drop the ball quite as hard, but I feel like you could have. You needed to take it by the nipple clamps a little harder.
And twist. Just tune in, Tokyo.
Okay, guys.
One thing I noticed about Scott.
Okay, good. Get her undressed and we'll do this thing.
With Scott, no matter what you're talking about, he's got a story for it.
So do I.
Those are not stories, though.
I don't give a fuck. I can already tell you that now, but go ahead. Man, I don't give a fuck about shit tonight. Like, let that be known. But go ahead and say it.
I love that.
All right, awesome. What do we got any happenings in the Metalverse, any Panelverse, anything that needs to go on, any questions, comments, concerns, topics of interest?
Other than my strike got dropped like literally an hour and a half ago. Yay.
Let's congratulate you. That was right. Is that the one you got right at when you hit like 100,000 or something?
100,000 views in 7 days simply because I wanted to. Somebody's insinuated that you can't jimmy the algorithm like that, and I said you damn well can. You just got to rattle it in the hole like a key that don't fit. That's all.
Or you can kind of fold it up and shove it in there like a
fold it in half
during drunk sex, like damn. Maybe if I just kind of mash it around until.
Did you finish your Beck story from earlier?
Huh?
Did you finish your Beck story from earlier?
My fuck story?
Beck's
story?
Yeah, that you was telling earlier. Did you finish
Yeah,
it?
I finished. Well, I mean, I
Okay.
didn't, there wasn't a story. I just played the video because she brought it up.
Gotcha.
So I assumed that she
Gotcha.
wanted to have some attention brought to it, so I helped her.
Gotcha.
White Knight.
Barbie, what you thinking? You had somebody trying to mash a penis in when it's not working?
You know she's had that happen at least once. They're like, no, it'll be fine. Just give me a minute. She's over there trying to check her fucking text.
Try giving me head instead.
I'm trying to check my emails. I can't. I don't got time for that. Oh, baby.
Don't ask me if I'm almost there. God damn it. Now you got to start all over.
I just
rub Flo's thumb. I'll rub your thumb, baby. I don't mind.
Whenever it's
thank you. Yeah, that
obvious.
is a good way to. This is a good way to get me hard. By the way, if you have not yet rubbed my thumb, hit the like button, please.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
Wait, no, I did that.
Mashing it around in there. Oh man.
Happy birthday to Chopper Jeff.
We don't believe that you haven't experienced that, by the way, Barbie. Just when I ask you that question,
No,
I think
you strike me as the kind of woman who would like tell a man you can't handle both inches.
Wait a minute, let me untangle that in my brain. Say it again.
Just breathe, Emma.
There's
Just breathe. It's okay.
there are things that are not like that don't go together in this statement.
All negative emotions will be relinquished. All feeling will neutralize. You will be able to live a fully functional, satisfactory experience in a completely safe utopia.
Scary. I don't like that place.
But that's what you just did to me with it. You did the linguistic equivalent of that, didn't you?
Right? Yes, a non-liminal thought. That's yes. She's gonna fold it up and give it to him. You can't handle both edges.
Bless it. Oh
Bless my
man,
Barbie.
I just don't understand guys sometimes. And every time little conversations like this come up, I like go, you need to make a mental note because I have 2 children that are adults. One of them is male, one of them is female. And then I go,
Okay.
yeah, this conversation I'm going to have with this one and the other one, I wouldn't even know how to
So-
go about articulating it. I'm trying to
What part
spare
of
them
this
like
conversation do you think you need to have, and with which child?
no, it was that I don't need to have because I don't know how to articulate it like son.
I got an idea. If you go and call that therapist you said you were never going to talk to again, he might.
No,
about that.
don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
That would be
that's
so
crazy.
boring.
Could you imagine me after seeing a therapist and coming back in here and trying to do
I
whatever
don't have
this
to
is?
imagine it. I've seen you coming out of jail. You were the most rational version of you I've ever seen. You'd even eat a biscuit or two.
I've ate lots.
Where's my squatting video, by the way? I'm still waiting on that. Where's my Gupnik video?
Oh, you want to see the one I did? Well, I'll have to
Do
give
it.
it to you.
Make it happen. I want this. I want to respond to it with my own squat. And then Flo can respond to mine with his own squat. And then Smoking Auditor can do his squat. It'll be great. We'll start a trend. You're not a squatter. You're a Gopnik.
Yeah.
I don't even know what any of that is.
I know it's going to be great.
Oh yeah, he didn't see all that. He missed all that.
No, nobody knows but us.
I
saw you guys talking about it during Captain Curmudgeon.
Yeah, but
So I know a
there
little
was
bit,
there
just
was this-
barely.
Yeah. You know nothing.
Hold on. Let me go get it. I'll show you. Flo. You deserve it.
You can see this part.
Let us see it. And I was pulling up one of them because I might have some squatting videos already.
Oh, you already have them pre-recorded, Flo.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, you have pre-worked out to just no. Don't ask questions, Em. There's some things you just don't need the answer to. Okay.
Okay, so what the блин?
What was that?
None of your business. Yeah, it's pretty sus. So Gopnik, it is the Slavic method of squatting. Since people told her she was a squatter, we showed her that squatting is a ethnicity, not a thing to be ashamed of.
Oh.
Check this out.
Is this gopnik? I use this word so many times, but some people not even know what the блин. So to even to start explain what the gopnik is, I need to take you back to 1980, блять. Yes, Boris! Displacement into big cities like Moscow. And since more workforce means more money to the companies, huge high-rise buildings were made. Some even 20, 30 stories high. Not that these buildings didn't already exist in the 60s, but the amount of people moving into big cities like this, especially younger people, demanded even more rooms for living than before. So now imagine a whole street, a whole neighborhood, or even whole part of city filled with these huge apartment buildings. So as you can imagine, there is not very much things to do there. I mean, sure, if you are a hard-working employee, you have family, you have aspirations in life, then yes, you can keep yourself busy with something productive. But remember, these huge apartment buildings, they were made for mass housing. This meant that living was cheap. I mean...
Do you see that scene right there, homie? This is Gopnik.
Is that
It is a
bird
method of
bath?
squatting that is a Slavic thing. Apparently, most people bend their ankles and their toes back like this, you know, when they squat. Slavs don't do that. They keep their feet almost straight. And if you can achieve this posture for long periods of time, you too may become Gopnik.
Why, though? Why Gopnik?
Because they don't. All right. So in Ukrainian and Russian cities, they removed all the park benches to keep people from sleeping on them. So there's really no public seating anywhere unless you pay someone. You buy something at a mart or something, then you can sit in one of their chairs while you eat or drink or do whatever it is you're doing. Otherwise, you got to find somewhere to be. And these people developed the squat.
They're the squatter.
And created an entire. You see the
people evolve differently because their society is that stingy, or because they're that lazy. Either way,
they're unemployed and broke and live on the government dole, and so they have nothing better to do than stand outside all day.
There's a bench right there.
No,
He's not allowed to be on it.
you can't be sleep. Yeah, you can't do that. They have to be doing that. Squatting or standing. There is no
But
laying
he's
down.
doing this to make a point.
Yeah.
This is all like a lot of these clips are specifically done to squat in strange, like planking back in the day, to squat in strange places. And since people were accusing her of being a squatter, I suggested that she do a Gopnik series of her just squatting in various places. She needs an Adidas tracksuit, some sneakers.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, I'm just gonna start squatting in random places.
Call it squatters' right.
So why haven't you done it yet?
That's what I'm
Started
asking.
doing it today. And I
Oh,
went out in the
dear.
woods and I
Here.
squatted on this like really long, big, long log that had fell.
So
And
I
it was
also
like-
have a squatting video, and it does sort of tangentially. I mean, it's not the same thing, but it does involve somebody who's unemployed and has no income and lives off government assistance.
Did they have a
I don't even
tracksuit?
live off government assistance.
No.
But I'm a little disappointed you got these simps between you. Yes, I said Jack's a fake guru, which you're smart enough to know what I'm talking about. Because you're a smart guy, B. And then what you don't know, Z, is, yeah, Flo was laughing and giggling about. But I'm a little disappointed.
I love it. That's
Bro.
fun.
That's great.
I love it.
Oh my god, that was beautiful, bro. That was beautiful.
Oh yeah, I've got three people have been teabagged in shorts. That was just,
Oh,
that
God,
was
about
just
one
the
of them.
closest one that I could get to.
Who?
The other two, one was Victor. I teabagged him on Daryl's. That's the best one. That's the best teabagging for sure. And then the first one, the original one was Illumitami.
Oh, of course.
Super Mayor's getting canned. If anybody cares.
Who
About time.
Who is?
Super Mayor in Illinois, there's a town called Dalton, and Dalton elected the most ghetto mayor you've ever heard of. She's as ghetto as Fannie Willis is black. And what I'm saying is, this woman has stolen everything that wasn't nailed down. She got appropriations for new cop cars, went through the whole process of making the lease, and then never made a single payment. She has recently started a charity that was never registered at all with
I know
anyone.
who you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, she just got replaced by a new mayor that was appointed from the board or something like that. It's like, After you have to be brought up on charges in order for this to actually take place. So
I don't know much about it, but it sounds like a psyop to me. Or like
the FBI's finally involved. That's why she's getting canned.
Because why?
The FBI brought up an investigation, and now she officially has overstepped their bounds. They did a recall election, and her lawyer found problems in the paperwork and had it thrown out.
So it feels scripted to me.
I hear you. It does. That woman was breaking car windows 5 years ago and stealing stuff out of people's seats.
I mean,
Worse adult than that.
Right? It's got to, or maybe not. Maybe scripted is the wrong word. Maybe contrived. Right? You
Contrived. Okay.
In that role, knowing they're gonna do that.
That's right. You are correct. As I understand it, the previous mayor retired, and she ran unopposed on some sort of SOAR or OS type funding.
Oh,
much like Fannie Willis.
All I know is she made it interesting when she brought her own DJ to a freaking public meeting.
Dude, that public meeting you're talking about, she dressed up as Wesley Snipes' character from New Jack City, came in and dropped his lines from the movie because she got the recall election thrown out of court.
I didn't know that was the story behind it.
It's why she was in there doing that, to show they can't take her out.
Did you see Fannie Willis's dad on the stand, Sasquatch?
Unfortunately.
Wow, he's something else.
I saw a little meme clip made of it, but I heard that he did. Yeah, he said something about Yeah, I don't really even understand what I'm trying to say well enough to even finish. I'll just create more confusion even in my own head with saying it.
He came in to imply that everything that Fannie said was legitimate and honest, and that everything the other guy said was somewhat suspect, but he's talking about his own daughter. And he explained that it is common for a certain type of people to keep money around, and it's weird if you're not one of those people, right? And I'm like, wealthy people? I don't understand. But he was implying it was a black thing to keep $5,000, $10,000, $12,000 in your house.
I heard Miss Lockhart on the Lockhart perspective talk to Judge Joe Brown, and he was saying the dad at some point mentioned that while he was on the stand, mentioned that he was not there under subpoena, which is a sophisticated move, showing that he understood. Anyways, playing games, right? There's game playing
yes,
with the dad, and yeah.
I'm not sure why the dad has a place in this case. I don't understand how or why he was involved at all. I don't understand why they let her talk so much shit on the stand. If you tried that, your ass would be in jail right now. You'd still be in there on contempt.
He was excommunicated from South Africa. They threw him out.
You can't get excommunicated from Africa. What do you mean?
South Africa's country.
Well, I mean, what the fuck do you mean? He got
extradited.
He moved over there.
Expatriated.
Okay,
Yeah.
they brought him back to testify.
No, the South Africa kicked him out of the country. He's a shit disturber.
Okay.
To the end.
Hold on. Go ahead. Lindsay, I don't know what you're talking about, but if you want the link to the stream, I know you know how pinning works, but there it isn't. Anyway, go ahead, Chuck.
I think he was originally, when he was younger, I think he was a captain in the Black Panthers.
Which is a contrived optics organization from inception.
Yeah.
Anyways, in my opinion.
Quote unquote paramilitary type. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Zero part of me believes that organization was organic. I don't believe
I
that
agree.
was. I don't believe any of the organizations that we hear about are. I don't believe prison gangs or the Crips and the Bloods. All this shit, like that shit's how you keep so many people incarcerated and make it cost effective, so they don't revolt against the staff. But
Joe Cool, baby.
See, have you been lurking, waiting for me to doubt some part of Black lore?
Who was that guy you had on last night, Flo?
Oh, the guy who was walking around outside.
Yeah,
I don't know. That was one of Cynthia's friends.
that got strange real quick.
It was strange.
happened?
She sent me a text during it, and I said, I'm letting him go because out of respect to her.
He had a point, no point.
He was tweaking his fucking ass off.
Is that what it was?
Yes, he was. He sounded like it was the first time he had ever done dope. He was just that enthusiastic. He was that enthusiastic, that over talky, that lacking in self awareness, and he really was excited and passionate about doing something that didn't make any fucking sense, and he wanted us to get excited about it too. That dude was
on the platform, whatever the platform was.
He wanted people to know what it's like on the streets in LA. Look, do you see this person? This person's on fentanyl. We got to tell people why.
That's great.
People
Like,
know
if we
about
didn't already know,
fentanyl.
if you go outside, you know.
That is one of the quickest ways to get people to leave a channel.
Yeah.
Is what?
Showing people on
that's it.
they just won't watch. They will not watch.
Well,
They would just
so
roll over.
his what do you say? He's like, he's trying to change the world, do things that matter, blah blah blah. And the best he could come up with was replace the media. He wants to start something to bring people real news. So that because people don't, I don't know. It's non-sec. There's like a gap in logic between the problem that you've identified, right? Like,
Yeah.
and the action that you want to take.
He doesn't want to take an action. He just wants to film some stuff and blame everyone else for the problem.
And so I tried to at some point though, and I knew that this is why I did it. I asked him whose doorway he was standing in.
Yeah, I remember that.
I knew that would creep him out, and it did. He left shortly after. Which is so fucking like cliche trash, right? Hey, whose doorway are you standing in? Man, why are you watching my camera?
That's like people walking up, looking you straight in the camera and saying, "You can't film me." Funny, because I just did, and I filmed you saying that, which really breaks my heart because it means you're a moron right out of the box.
But I mean, if that question upsets you, whose doorway are you sleeping in? Or are you? He wasn't sleeping in. Whose doorway are you sleeping in? It's not yours. That's the answer.
Right.
He didn't say I'm home. He was just
he
hanging
did
out there.
He did get a little snippy with that.
I know. I was kind of being antagonistic. Like I was trying to provoke him without like being the dick. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to enjoy himself anymore.
I got tired of hearing the car tires.
Wait a
Or
second.
car noise, whatever the hell it was.
Cynthia, did you see Cynthia? Here, I'll play it. I'll pull it up. See, the dude was just wild.
It was whack.
And Cynthia didn't seem like she knew what to do. And I texted her. I said, I'm gonna let it go. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to. Or I said, I'm chill out of respect to you. I'm not gonna do anything unless you want me to, right? Like, so I don't, if you bring up a guest to somebody else's panel and then they're embarrassing you, you know, I don't know if she needs help kind of ending his presence on the panel and the embarrassment or not. So.
And it didn't make no sense because he kept saying he was from Trinidad, but then he said he was from Los Angeles, but then he was from Tobago, and then he was from Los Angeles. And I'm like, where the hell did he come from?
Yeah. I said, like, what part of LA? Inglewood. Like, you listen to rap too?
Word. Inglewood, Compton, straight out of Compton.
I'm from Long Beach.
Like, really?
So you
Chopper,
watched
that's my birthday card
his videos.
for you. Happy birthday, Chopper.
Oh, happy birthday, Chopper.
I missed that. I didn't see that.
Yesterday was Chopper. What's it? Jake? I forget his last part of his name, but it was his birthday yesterday.
What am I doing? I'm on the wrong screen here.
Chopper Jeff.
Jeff, that's it. Thank you.
Or Jeff and his dogs or something. He got two different names.
I'm not sure what to do with the rest of our time here, Flo.
No, that's cool. And I'm going to end it in a second. I was just going to show this real quick. Yeah, and there's no obligation to stay around. I'm just going to play a little bit of this for anybody who's interested who we're talking about, because we did. If I hadn't seen last night, I would be curious and sort of enticed by, like, well, let me.
Yeah, I missed it.
It was strange.
It was strange. So I'm just scrolling back to queue that up. After that, I am going to end the stream. So,
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sitting here till 6 a.m. again.
No, I didn't. How many times have I streamed today? Have I streamed? I've streamed 3 times today or 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
Twice
2 or
at
3.
least.
I had, yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't. I woke up at like 2:30, so I've literally done nothing except for sit on these metaverses today. I want to go somewhere like outside of this room.
Touch some
I
grass.
think there's supposed to be storms hitting that area, though. Is there not?
I don't know. I don't care.
The whole
It's not gonna melt
Midwest.
me.
You might want. Yep. Yeah.
The point of stealing cars. I'm not making the point of stealing cars.
Yeah,
I'm making.
So at that point, I started fucking with him already.
Y'all get different rails. Y'all get different rails, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all get different algorithms and money. That's how I know.
Oh,
the
I see
internet
you
play
holding
games,
back.
because y'all get different algorithms than us. We get different algorithms. Y'all get different algorithms than us. So the internet shows you what they want to show you, unless it become over 100,000 views.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You
That's
just
the
got
whole thing. Y'all just made me realize something. That's some code. That's some code. The fact that y'all ain't even seen that.
It's
Y'all haven't seen all them. Y'all haven't seen all them black people when it was like the year, like that shit was like
YouTube
probably
feeds
like
things according to your geography. So we don't
Mhm.
see news for LA, and you don't see news for Kansas City.
Yeah.
right.
That's not necessarily true.
We as much time as Flo and I have
unless it become a certain amount of views, right?
Unless it
No.
becomes national news.
Oh.
No, I can't even say national news, because some stuff that ain't became national news, bro. But if it's like 100 million likes and stuff like that, we all gonna see it.
Chuck's face.
But the only
I
thing
mean,
I
something
see
that's
from
100 million likes, bro, that we all seen.
KTLA is the only thing I see is car chases when they're covering car chases.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
he
only
was
time
a hard
KTLA
fellow.
shows up in my feed.
He was a hard fellow to follow.
Okay, have everybody seen how to steal a car with a USB cord?
Yeah, I have one of those cars that
Okay,
one
have
of the
you seen
models.
Cynthia?
No, I haven't. No,
You haven't seen it? Have you seen it, Chuck?
Yeah, the Kia boys.
Okay, exactly. We all in different states. The simple fact of a post. This is the power of the internet.
Now we
It's
can steal
about
cars
likes
anywhere.
and views. No, but we been knew we could do it.
Oh,
Well,
But it's
actually,
not
that
about
was
the point. It's not about the point. It's about the views.
that was a TikTok
It's about the
fad
awarenesses.
that made that go around. It was a TikTok
oh,
thing.
But the
Yeah,
point is
I
now we
understand.
all know how to steal a car, so we should never have to
Okay,
walk
no,
anywhere.
look. It's not about the point of stealing cars. I'm not making the point of stealing cars. I'm not making the point of stealing cars. I'm making the point, my nigga, the awarenesses and what county and stuff like that.
You can
The
call
point
it
is
stealing a
that
car.
I'm in a different county, you're in a different county, you're in a different county, and we all seen that.
Yeah, but that's becoming national.
And
That's becoming global
I'm not
news.
even talking about that we knew that after, but I'm not even talking about we knew that before that.
We
You
should
know
have
what
a
I'm saying?
challenge.
'Cause I
See,
been
first
knew
one
that.
back with a Kia wins.
No, I'm not talking about. All right.
See, this is what I mean. You can try to do something good, and somebody will change.
My
I'm
dad
not
used to
even
say,
talking
"No good
about
deed
that,
goes
bro.
unpunished."
Like motherfuckers trying to make jokes and stuff like that. But at the same time, bro, we all seen that, right? We all seen that post.
Mm-hmm.
So you
But
can't
what's
tell
the
me about
point?
no power of no internet.
We never did figure out the point.
Okay. All right. My bad.
I've
I'm
never
sorry.
seen this
No,
post.
I didn't know if you. I thought you asked a question for a second.
I did. I asked what was the point of all of that. He keeps saying it's not the point, it's the views. It's not the views, it's the point. And I'm
Well,
trying to make the
you
point.
can see how enthusiastic, like he really feels passionately about something, though. He's not. There's
Is it
more
He just
possible?
doesn't know how to articulate it.
Well, the problem is when you do speed, but you're not used to it, you get all like really feel strongly about
chatty.
something. We got to do something about these kids. What?
Yeah, how do we reach these kids?
Denying the power of the internet. I'm just thinking that that's a fantastic idea for a challenge.
So when we go to the fentanyl stuff like that, you talking about we can't make no change? That's where I'm going back at.
Everybody
I
knows
didn't get
about
the idea.
fentanyl.
I'm sorry?
Everybody knows fentanyl's a problem.
Most definitely.
So it's not lack of awareness that's causing the problem.
Most definitely.
I had no idea how much how visible it is in my body language that I'm like,
Yeah, you're trying not to. You're trying to resist. I can see the troll crawling out of you wanting to make this so much better. This is not entertaining. This is some tweaker who just found his first gag, and he's sitting in somebody's freaking doorway that's apparently for rent, by the way. If you're interested.
That's why I kept turning my head, because I was afraid I was going to say something to make him mad.
But I was
Kias
saying,
on this panel.
It's like the what?
Lack of
No, but
Kias
look.
on this panel. That's causing the problems.
I'm sorry.
I'm
He's
being
saying-
squirrely.
Yeah, he's
I'm
being.
sorry.
He's being.
I got a Kia sitting down here in the
No,
driveway.
I didn't hear the first thing you said.
I said it's lack of Kias that's causing the problem. Lack of Kias on this panel.
He wants to do a Kia challenge. He's trying to do a Kia challenge.
Shut up. Oh my god.
He's about to get everybody caught up. Yeah, do not.
I think this
I
is
feel like
we
this
already
is a good
have
time to tell any of my agents that I am just kidding.
Absolutely. This I do not.
Don't come to my house.
No, none of us agree with this. But what's the next step if everyone's aware of it?
I'm about to. I think I'm about to ask him whose doorway that is.
Okay, what is the next step?
That's really all I was saying, because I know everybody aware of it.
Relate.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Relate,
sorry.
teach, relate, and reteach doing the post. Yeah. It's a. But
Is this true? Is it
No.
that
I've
Asians
been
have
with
sideways
Asians.
vaginas?
I've been
Oh,
with Asians, bro.
So
I
you know about the
experimented
sideways
Asians,
vaginas.
bro. Vietnamese, Chinese, and Filipino.
And
So you
American
know about the sideways fortune cookies.
You extra, bro. You extra.
No, he's just being slow.
Man, perverted.
I'm actually not extra right now. You're meeting me like super chill. I can't believe you guys are all going to be denying the science of sideways vaginas. You all don't trust the science.
Cynthia, did you Google that?
Yeah, so I'm kind of just confused. So I need help.
I can't hear you over the car.
Cynthia, what's going on?
Your background noise.
Cynthia, what race are you?
We're Googling if ice makes your drink cold.
Cynthia, what race are you?
I'm Mexican.
She
And
took
what?
our job.
Import.
Yeah, it's
Drop pockets. Drop pockets,
You just
Cynthia. I bet you
Mexican?
got 3 or 4 jobs in there.
You just Mexican?
Yeah. Just
I could have sworn you was Mexican and something else.
No. Well,
You're not. You're
why?
not pure.
Okay, listen. It says, so it's kind of opposite of what you may think. When we put ice in water, the ice doesn't give its cold to the water. It takes heat from the water. What does that mean?
Convective or whatever it's called.
Whoa, homie. What's going on?
You know that's how, Cynthia, that's how an air conditioner works.
I'm still stuck on that. Like, I'm still stuck on that. Like,
An air
Yeah.
conditioner doesn't make
Yeah,
cold
I
air.
could have
It
sworn I had
pulls
you figure
heat.
it out.
I see gears turning in your head right
Makes
now, Flow
money when
State.
you scrap
Should I
it.
be offended?
Yep.
No, you shouldn't be offended. You should just consider me wrong.
Because I know it's you. Homie.
No, you should just consider me wrong, no matter who I am. But I just thought you was more than Mexican. It ain't no more like you have an extra, you know what I'm saying, curriculum to you or nothing like that. I'm just saying, bro. I just thought you was like
She's
two races.
extra
That's
strength
sad.
Mexican. She's extra strength
Bro,
Mexican.
I thought you was like Mexican and something else.
Double shot. She's a
You say
double
what?
shot. She's a double shot of. She's extra strength Mexican.
Well, I have like my grandmother's white, but she married somebody.
Uh-huh.
And my
No,
dad.
I just thought you was like some other shit like and stuff like that. Like I don't know.
Because sometimes she has the dot in between her eyes.
And
Are
that
you
don't make
legal?
that don't make you less than anything, mama. Look. That don't make you nothing less, copita.
Yeah.
That make you nothing less. Like, no, I know. Man, trust me. That don't make you nothing less, copita.
Okay.
Real shit. But at the same time, like I just thought. I didn't know what you call it. I just thought, but I was wrong.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? But that don't make you nothing less, copita. We cool.
I've been accused of being white. I've been accused of
How dare they?
being Hawaiian. I very rarely get
Me
Mexican.
too.
I usually have to reinforce it. Hey, y'all know I'm Mexican, right? Because they say I don't act Mexican.
Well, I thought
Well, maybe you need to lower your
I
truck.
thought you was Mexican and Hawaiian. I swear to God.
Everybody, see.
I thought you was Mexican and like Samoan or Mexican and Hawaiian or Mexican.
Samoan? Does she look like a big ass rugby player?
Oh no!
Have everybody else tell it I'm 300.
You got the island vibe to you. That's what it is. You got the island vibe to you.
I'm just me.
You know what, man? My people from Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
What is that?
You see what I'm saying? So I thought you had.
What is Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah, what's
Trinidad's in
Tobago?
Spain, isn't it?
Laces.
What's Tobago? Where's Tobago?
I'll
Never heard
find
it.
it.
That, never heard of Tobago.
I've heard
I'll
of it.
advise
I
to you.
think
So
it's North Africa.
so
I can't.
motherfucking smut. Trust
See,
me
it's
and
like
believe,
pina
bro. Because
coladas.
I'm from Trinidad, so it ain't no smut.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. One of my homies is from Trinidad.
Yeah, I'm from
Where in the
Trinidad.
fuck do you find these people?
It's in Spain.
She just came back from Trinidad like 2 weeks ago.
Where at? Which one? Where
Dude.
at? Where's she coming from Trinidad at? What part?
Say something.
The bottom part.
I don't know.
The bottom part.
Say
No,
something.
she kept
She's
telling
like, Flo,
she was
say
going there to
something.
handle
The taint.
some of her father had passed away, and she was going up there to handle the
No, Hendo. That's where my people from, right there. Hendo.
Handles are what I drink.
Oh no, that ain't the same thing.
But Chuck, did you ask me if I was an illegal alien?
No.
But now
That's
that
not
you
what I
bring it
said.
up,
No,
Are you legal?
No, Trinidad's not the African continent, and neither is Tobago. It's a Spanish town. It's a city in
Trinidad
Spain.
is in Spain, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Trinidad's in Spain. Tobago is not far from Trinidad. It's over
I think I'm
there.
about to ask him about his doorway. I want to see that again, because this is actually really interesting to me, because you don't watch yourself. I mean, maybe you do because we can see ourselves. But
I don't.
I didn't notice how much like I'm crawling out of my fucking skin.
Well, so was Cynthia.
That's the
didn't
whole
realize
reason
it.
I watch you, dude. I can see you working up to what's fixing to happen, and you'll see me over here doing this number.
I can. I do. And then yeah. Okay, that's because I'm busy watching. I'm watching the chat. I'm watching you guys. Like I'm watching everything
know.
but me. It's
Right?
interesting.
But that's why I like coming on your panels, is that gives me the opportunity to see the madness that I miss on mine.
Didn't say anything about illegal alien.
You just asked if I was legal. Yes,
That's the same fucking thing, Chuck. You cannot. Yeah.
Chuck is
playing
such a
these
shit starter.
Chuck's playing these goddamn games. He plays
I
these
know
fucking games.
he's such a shit starter. That gets I respect the old white guy, but then he just picks up shit, and you're just like, you know what? Keep rocking.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Whoa.
Huh?
No, I'm talking to somebody else.
Whose house are you at?
Yeah.
Man, why are you worried about that?
I'm just curious because you look like you've moved a few doorsteps.
I'm all in apartment business because I'm a controller my hood, bro. Oh God, bro. Why you worried about my hood, bro? LA different.
Because you've shared the knowledge through the internet. I know about the fentanyl now, so I'm worried about it.
Why you worried about that? But you ain't got to broadcast that shit. You ain't got to broadcast nothing.
Bye, Cage.
Listen, that's okay. Did he leave?
That wasn't Cage. That was
It's
Was
okay.
SLD with Cage.
What happened? What's up, everybody?
Oh, we lost. There he is.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Cage.
okay. Listen,
Cage will chase him
this
off.
is Cage. Cage is different.
We're all different.
No,
There's
but
not one of us up here who's not different as fuck.
It could be different, but man, I'm about to turn my camera off on him.
I'm the pierogi operator. You know what I mean?
Well, don't get self-conscious
We got
now.
sour
We're just
cream,
trying to
we
see
got
how many.
fucking onions. We got
too many
all types of shit.
Man, now what are we gonna watch? Cage, turn your camera on.
What the fuck?
I hear a bunch of background noise and shit.
Oh, I
What's
know.
going
There's
on?
so much background noise.
I'm gonna mute.
Did he say
not
too
yours.
many crackers? It's not you, Cage.
What a night. I just wanted to.
It's because the moon is full.
Oh, you know what? When I worked at the hospital, that did make a difference. No, for real. It really did. I didn't believe it the first year, but I believed it when I left there. And that's how come I hurt and walked my dogs, because I'm like, we got to get back in. Something ain't right. Yeah, I don't really use ice cubes either, but that didn't make sense. And I don't understand how if it's the same thing for an air conditioner, like Chuck was saying, how come
Yeah.
it's colder, but the air conditioner's making it colder? Wouldn't that mean that the ice was making that colder?
No.
It's the same thing for an air conditioner.
The heat out of
If
the
it
air.
pulls the heat out of something, it's made it colder.
Yeah,
There's
that
a
doesn't. That's
distinction without a
just
difference.
Can you still? Can
I
you
can
take?
barely hear his voice, but I can hear each car drive by so clearly.
Weird.
Yeah, I bet you can, bro. Cause my motherfucking shit acting, bro, like yours, bro.
You guys like the owl? You guys like the owl that we put on the
You be
hand over here?
inside, I'll be outside, bro. You
Is
be
that-
inside, I'll be outside.
Thoughts on the
That's
owl
difference
or no?
between this
That's my
content.
own
Owl?
picture of the owl. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Content,
Full
man.
screaming. I can't hear Buddy over here, but yeah, full
Yeah,
screaming.
that's the
Look at the
difference.
owl,
That's
bro.
the difference between this
Holy
content.
shit.
Cage,
That's the
are you
difference
doing
between
magic
the
on us or
content,
something?
man.
Why do we need to look at
What
the
are you
fucking
looking
owl?
at this owl for?
You have to look at the owl, man.
Why?
Damn it. Now I can't look away. Don't look at the owl. You won't be able to stop looking at it.
Too late, motherfucker.
Is it a?
You be talking to your
He's
Don't
already
take
got
the
my
big owl.
soul.
He's
That
he's
part.
trying to do
Tell this
something.
nigga, hey, look, check it out. Check it
What's
out.
that?
My nigga. Whatever. Man, tell him I'll be outside. That's the difference between our content. I'll be outside. He be inside. You hear me?
Well, that's the difference between our audios for sure.
Yeah. Tell him I'll be outside.
That's crazy. I'm kind of trapping outside.
Yeah. But look, they don't believe this California shit though.
You're not outside.
Man,
Prove
wait,
it.
wait, no, wait, hold on. Time out. I'm gonna let you know what.
I remember the DMV.
Please tell me he comes back with a
Yeah.
new doorway.
You know what the DMV is?
Data management vesticular.
Man, tell them what the DMV is. Tell them what the DMV is.
That was an
The
awful
driver's
attempt.
motor
Nah,
vehicle.
it's DC. It's DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Drug management venue.
Poor
Wait,
choice
who-
again.
Isn't
DC,
that where they
Maryland,
give?
Virginia.
Isn't that where idiots give people idiot licenses to
Dude.
drive around or something?
Disrespectful, bro.
We have. I'm in
It's
Canada, so
disrespectful.
we don't have a DMV
That's
over
cool.
here.
Everybody do a little.
Nah. Everybody like to do that little clout shit.
That little,
You know what I'm saying? But it's DC, Maryland, Virginia, bro. I fuck with different niggas, bro. I'm outside, bro.
Why is it DC,
I'm
Maryland?
outside, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
It's not that type of time, though. It's okay. It's
Look, Ryder, look. You already know, man. I fuck with Texas niggas,
Right.
DC niggas, Maryland niggas, bro. I'll be out of town sometimes,
Maryland?
bro. I'll put you on the line with another motherfucker from
Alright,
Carolina.
you really on your
Man,
shit
stop
though,
it.
bro? You really
Man,
on it?
Man, what?
There's no talking about it. Then you're
I
on
ain't
it.
gotta
Then there's
prove
no point of
nothing,
talking.
bro. You hear my nigga from DMV.
We
You
go on
want
the
me to put a
DMV. Yeah,
line
we'll
on?
give you a
You want me to
license.
put a
Sir.
line on you with Texas? You
Please.
want me to put a line on you with
Can we get
New York?
the P class? You know, the pierogi class. That's what I'm trying to get.
Pierogies
Hey.
are overrated.
Can we add
drug.
the onion? Can we add the onion
Alright.
and the sour
Have you
cream?
ever
Alright.
heard
Niggas trying to
A
be
little
funny.
salt and pepper.
Motherfuckers trying to be funny.
pierogies? Have you ever
We're
heard
not trying to be funny. We are funny.
I can't wait
to get my dick
wet.
Because nobody
You
not
boil
laughing.
them, you fry them, you spice them up a little bit. You're good.
Dude,
Alright,
pierogies
Ryder,
are
I'll
gross.
holler
It's
at you later,
raviolis for
Cynthia.
poor people who can't afford meat.
I'll holler at you later, Cynthia.
Alrighty,
Some-
holler at you.
Some
Bye.
Gulak shit.
You got some goofy motherfuckers.
I
told
think you
Goofy, who's
offended.
goofy,
Told
sir?
you.
We're inside. You're outside.
I told you, SO. I told you, Cage is dead.
That was wild.
Yeah, I've
Right.
never been so happy to have Cade show up because he
Right.
chased him off real quick. That dude was so
Yeah.
weird, and he called us goofy at the end. How dare he? I forgot
I
about
know.
that.
I heard that.
It's so
Well,
funny,
you
but
Aw.
it's so
you
funny.
you cut the one
I
part
missed
where
it.
I told Cynthia pierogies grew on trees. She's like, really?
Oh yeah. Well, I mostly just wanted to see. I wanted to see kind of the interaction a little bit because I just
That's
like from the
crazy.
beginning. I just had no idea that my body language is so like.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It's like
I'm like that
look,
all the time, huh?
no,
Don't play
yes,
with
and
Not
no.
that bad. Not that bad.
No. Hold on. There are times when you do this one thing, you'll reach up and like almost like you're trying to stroke a beard that you haven't quite got. You kind of do this thing. You'll go up and down on your face, and after that, you have no body language to speak of that matters because you are consciously not showing what is going on. And then you'll do something that's funny as hell to me. Everybody else wants to sit there and bitch about it or whatever. I think it's hilarious. And after that, your body language is right back on point. And that's why you'll see me start doing this right before something weird goes sideways. I mean, like,
that's usually when I look up and see the finger and I go, what did I do?
I know what you're talking about. That's the, oh, fuck, this is done.
You had that thought. You're like, and then for the next 15 seconds or so, there's nothing. You are a fucking, it's a poker face. That's all it is. All of it stops, and I'll start doing this number. Watch. Y'all watch now. Y'all watch. It's fixing to happen.
Cynthia, under her breath, trying to ask Flo, help me.
And she was texting me, yeah, like, she didn't really know what to do, and I don't know I don't know the nature of their relationship really. You know, all she said is, "Can a friend get the link?" And I said, "Sure." So, you know, who knows? But I was being cautious. You know, obviously, I was being slightly agitating.
It was weird.
Okay. Yeah, weird. It was definitely weird.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
The chat's making me hungry.
I'll bail. Catch you later.
Auditor, what you got? Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns?
The chat's making me hungry. Pierogies are sounding better and better the more they talk about them. Other than that, good morning, good evening, and for me, good night, everyone. See you in the next live stream.
Thanks for coming up. Pierogi, and I dropped him backstage so that he can't respond to this. Pierogies are not very good. They're an overrated food. Go ahead.
I don't think I've ever had them. I don't think I've ever had pierogies.
Family. Okay, hold on. What do you want? You want to respond to that, don't you?
I've never had them. They just sound good with the way they're talking about them. That's all I was thinking. I don't know why you brought me back up here.
Well, your camera turned on. I could see you backstage. And your camera flicked on. And I figured this dude wants to defend Pierogi's honor. A pierogi is like a
no, I gotta fix my camera because I changed it to the front camera. So I gotta remember to change it back, or it won't ever change back for another like 2 days until I hop on StreamYard again.
All right. Well, good thing you remember. You didn't get a name change. Thanks for coming up. I assumed he was defending pierogies. If anybody doesn't know, because I didn't know until Katie likes them. It's like a ravioli, but with mashed potatoes inside. It's
oh my
not
God,
that
that
good.
sounds so good.
It's more bland than it might sound.
I love
it. Could be good, but it's not.
It's right. Exactly. It seems like it's something that, yeah.
It's just a deep fried tape.
I'm glad to have your support here because I feel like I've not heard anybody else agree with me about this.
It's probably because they're really good. And
like you said,
food, so he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Probably because they're really good. That makes sense.
Yeah, they're probably good, and he can't eat certain foods. So what the fuck would he know?
I can eat taters.
Okay,
I like
Papa.
mashed potatoes, but like you put a starch inside of a noodle, it's kind of dry or something.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. It's a potato that's already been cooked, then boiled, then mashed, then refrigerated, then put in. It's something you eat when you don't have nothing to eat except the potatoes that was left over from last night.
It's the thing in the deep freeze that you keep moving aside to get to the food that you want to eat.
I don't know. I'm gonna look up and see where's the restaurant around here that has them, and we'll order some tomorrow, and we'll go get them.
Yeah, because they're open at 2:23 in the morning. You got a chance.
Hey, I got a pierogi person. I'll hook you up with my pierogi plug. The plug rogi, we call him.
If he's gonna just mash it in there, I don't want none of that.
So you might have heard you heard Cage come up and start talking about pierogies. there's a pierogi gate is an incident that happened with Cage where and I wish I had the clip. If anybody has the clip really handy in the chat, let me know. But apparently what happened was Cage doesn't ever turn on his camera, but he did happen to one day on I don't know if it was on accident or not, but he had a bag of pierogies, right? Oh wait, he shows it. He ends up showing it, I think. Anyways, he hold a bag of pierogies comes into camera view for a second, and I think it was Cynthia. Anyways, that said that somebody was saying it was his dick, that he showed his dick on camera. But it was apparently a bag of pierogies, which sort of that narrative kind of leads to more questions.
Well,
Yeah.
not very many more. But
Why
Like-
you think you're dicking a pierogi, Bo?
Whose dick looks like a pierogi? Did he show did he show his dick and then try to make up a bad excuse? Or whoever saw it, did whoever saw it like you wouldn't make up that excuse, would you?
We got a block in chat.
Huh?
There's a block in chat. You might want to go ahead and end this.
Okay.
Oh
What
yeah.
happened?
We got a troll.
We're trying to wrap this up and failing.
We are trying to wrap
Okay.
this up.
Wrapping it up. Get the rubber. Wrap it up.
Okay, here I've got the scene right here. Actually, I'm gonna share a screen real quick. He's the
Safety first, then teamwork.
Okay, so this is him holding up a bag of pierogies. Does that look like a dick?
No. I mean, no.
I wouldn't swear it was pierogies.
Yeah. It looks like those weird ass chew toys that you get for your dog. The like rawhide chew toys, you know what I'm talking about? And this is what it looks like from my end. I probably need some sleep, but
All right, so that's a good note to
it
end
doesn't
on.
look
I
like
think
a dick.
it doesn't look like a dick. Somebody out there has a pierogi looking dick, and that's unfortunate. Any final thoughts, Barbie? Barbie, what are your final thoughts? What do you think about pierogi? Have you ever seen a dick that looks like a pierogi?
No.
What's
No,
the
I have
weirdest looking
not.
dick you've ever seen?
I've never really seen a weird looking dick.
I don't believe you.
The first time I ever saw one that was not circumcised, I was a little like, whoa. Then after that, I was just like, that's cool. Because no, you don't understand. For the longest time, I didn't know that was even a thing. I didn't know that they did that. That had that was like I said, I didn't know that there was such a thing that happened, and I had to ask somebody.
Neither
one
did
day,
I.
was
Think
like,
what a surprise it was to learn about it.
yeah, I was like, wait, what? What?
There was
They do that
more.
after they're born. Yes. Swear to God, it was actually when I was pregnant with my first son, and we were having this conversation with the dad. And what we're going to do when he was born. I was like, what do you mean? What are we going to do? And he's like, well, do you want to have him circumcised? I was like, what is that? He was like, they have to do this procedure, and then explained it to me. And I was like, oh, after he's born and then he's
This is an
awake and he's
aftermarket dick. This is not stock.
I got the upgrade.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you want the LS class dick?
Yeah, I didn't even understand at
Well,
first.
guess what? I first of all, I know that. Okay, I know this is. Nobody told me about afterbirth.
Whoa. Yeah, that's traumatic.
We went to Lamaze classes, or I think is that right? Is that what we
They
went to the
should've told
class
you.
thing where you learn about giving birth? Nobody
They
said that after the baby
yeah.
is born, still too
That
soon
comes
to look.
Yeah. Yeah. I pulled mine out.
I about lost it. The room started spinning. That was fucking too much. And the doctor had just done this thing. Like my daughter was born. They asked, "Dad, do you want to cut the cord?" I hadn't even thought about the thing, but the doctor like takes like one in both hands and like sort of whips it at me, like does a whoosh. Hey, Dad, you want to cut the cord? All right.
There's a reason for that, but I don't want to get into it.
For what? Whipping it? Really?
What?
He twisted it up so that when you cut it, he wanted to get a good grip to keep the blood from flowing backwards out of the baby or out of the mother. When he did that whip, he was twisting it in his fingers so he could pinch it off at both ends. You make the cut, and then they'll tie it off and then make the cut near the navel.
Yeah,
I had no idea. I just assumed that he was like, I don't know, in a playful mood or something. How do you know that?
I've delivered tons of pigs.
Okay.
We'll
Like
talk about that
bunches.
next stream. That's so fucking whoa.
That's some okay. All right. Well, we all learned something new tonight. Sasquatch, do you have any final thoughts?
Never try to teach a pig to sing. You know, if you don't shut the fuck up, I don't get my final thoughts.
I mean, Barbie, were you done with your final thoughts?
No, I'm done with mine. So I'm gonna go. That way he can have the final thoughts.
All right.
Never try to teach a pig to sing. Waste your time and annoys the pig.
Weirdest penis you've ever seen, Sasquatch? Oh, she let herself out.
That would have to be a buddy of mine, Jeff's. He has a strange like wing growth on the side of it from a botched circumcision, and so like there's this flap. And we used to call him Nemo back in high school. I hadn't thought about that in years.